Hi. Hello, fans of Yui. What's good? What's happening? Hope everyone is doing well.
Hello.
We're gonna be playing some Elden Ring today. Continuing with the Hammer Marathon. Actually finishing it off. Wasn't planning on doing this, but I ain't got nothing else, so we're gonna be doing this. Deadblade, Michaela, dropped, Kara, Smith, Gremlin, Nente, Fan, Otto, Ethereal, Tuesday, Wesley, Adrian. What's going on? Hope you're all doing well. Which guy is a hammer man? We don't have... That's right, none of the faith dude started off with a mace. Where's the cleric? There's no cleric with the mace. The wretch it is. The wretch. The wretch. We're gonna go with... Which guy seems like a hammer guy? The hammer man. Okay, what do we call this dude? Name him +7 Somberstone. Somber 7. Sure. Close enough. Get a Morningstar and Cragblade. We're going to be getting both of those things, yes. Whether or not we pair those things together is a different story. But yes, charged heavy attack builds and hammers go hand in hand. Because the light attacks suck. And the heavy attacks are good. Whee! Oh boy. Claire Obscurity Somber 7. That is the name. Wild Strikes Morning Star with Blood Flame Blade. Is the game over? Is this fast? Is that how fast the movesets always are? Am I tripping? I guess I'm used to playing Dark Souls 3. With the movesets are not that fast.
What's going on, Yui?
I last played Dark Souls 3 with a hammer with this moveset, and I was like, huh. I never knew it was like this much faster. That's crazy. Am I gonna cheat engine Marika's hammer? No. We'll go get it legit. Legit. But we can go just drop weapons though. We can drop like the war pick, you know? Let's go drop the war, because we can get the war pick right now. But we have to farm for it, so we can go drop the war pick. My favorite weapon. That sucks. We can go drop the Spite Club because of the farm for that one too. We'll drop the Stone Club also because of the farm for that one. But you can get all these things early in the game. Well, Stone Club you have to go to Altus Plateau, so I'm not going to use it right now. Yeah, fuck the rest. Cool. Actually. Okay. Just in case, we want to use many different things. We're not going to obviously upgrade every single one to max, so just, you know. Just for the sake of using, like, every single hammer. If need be. I want to start off with a wall pick. My favorite hammer. They did make these movesets faster. It's not a guaranteed drop, but I had like drop 3 out of the 4 times I've killed them. Wait, really? It's like a 2% drop rate. Got lucky. Been playing Balatro. Should have won Game of the Year. Not ever. Astrobot, it should not have. You have to play Expedition 33. Fuck Night Rain. There's plenty of build creation and party composition videos to make people playing on expert. That's cool. I'll play it someday. I'll play it someday. It gets piercing damage till it's goated. Yeah, unfortunately it gets dog shit damage. Most of the damage is doo-doo. And the range is doo-doo. Well, I'm fine with the range being doo-doo, but I wish it just had like a faster moveset, you know? If it has had the same moveset as the hand axe, we would have been popping off. Why not spawn in Maracas Hammer? Because you get it at the end of the game. And I've played with Maracas Hammer like multiple times, so. I've done like at least 3 runs with the Maracas Hammer, so it's fine. I need another one. I'm going to play with some hammers that I don't really use. Even though I've used every single one anyway, but yeah. Can't wait to get back into it in a few months, hopefully. The last time I played was my first playthrough of Shadow of the Erdtree last summer. Nice. Does Prayerful Strike work with hammers? It does. Not gonna be the most amazing thing, because, you know, you can put Prayerful Strike on larger weapons and they can perform better, but, you know, it's still good. And we're going to do solo Night Train streams. We're gonna do Night Train everything, yeah. We're gonna do solo, we're gonna go play with randoms, we're gonna go play with viewers, we're gonna play with other content creators, we're gonna do it all. We're gonna do it all. You should make your own FromSoft game. Make my own FromSoft game, yeah. I'm just gonna go buy From Software real quick and then just make a game. Do you prefer the base game or Shadow of the Erdtree? I think, I don't know, they're both cool. I mean, I don't know, I don't really like separate them like that, I guess. But if I had to pick one, I'd rather play the base game because, you know, there's more stuff. Why does DS2 feel jankier than Dark Souls 1, even though Dark Souls 1 is technically clunkier? It's mainly just the movement. It's like the movement and the animations that make it feel clunky. Like the only thing that Dark Souls 2 does like less clunky is like that it doesn't have like 4 directional rolling, I guess. But it feels like it has like 4 directional like fucking running sometimes. It's kind of weird. Yeah, combined with like the jank like animations sometimes of like enemies and your own character, it just like feels clunky. Early dancer, yeah. I'm a golden pig shield only run. Golden pig shield only run. I don't think I want to do a golden pig shield only run. Play with me? Sure. Is this regular hammers? Yeah, we're just doing regular hammers, yeah. Did you just skip Sekiro this marathon? No, From Software skipped putting hammers in Sekiro. It's not my fault. Not my fault. If I'm using the Fire Knight's Greatsword, which is the Colossal Sword, what poise should I get for PvE? Huh? I mean, like, poise doesn't really, like, it's not... It doesn't really matter based on the weapon. Like, in PvE, it doesn't, I don't know. Poise is... You're fine without it, because you're going to get Hyper Armor either way. But if you did want poise... And I try to aim for, like, 51 or 61. That's always pretty good. 51 or 61 poise is nice. Like 51 can help you like tank like you know regular soldier attacks and even like some of like Millennia's attacks you can tank too. If you have like 61 poise, and you can take like some knights, like some attacks even of like banished knights or like omens and stuff. You could probably tank attacks of those. So there's like always breakpoints. I think I made a video based on it, like which enemies are for which breakpoints. That was like a long time ago, though. But yeah, there's like some for like every single like 10 amounts of poise. Like at 71, you will end up tanking more, and 80 you want to take more. Because like, you know, enemies do 80 poise, so you need 81 to tank it. And if you want to tank a rat, you need over 100 poise. Fun fact. Like some random rat just like lunging attack. You need like 100 poise to tank it. It's crazy. So yeah, I don't know, 51 is fine. But like, it's not that necessary. Like, every single time that I play this game, I never really have poise anyway. Like, it's handy for some enemies and bosses, but like, I don't know, for the most part, you can just do without. Because some weapons get hyper armor and shit, and it's perfectly fine. It's kind of sleazy how things, man. At this point, you're the best at this? Best at what? This game? I don't know about that. If you talk about like knowledge in the games, then probably. Favorite hammer? The Maracas hammer. Do you think Elden Ring is objectively easier than Dark Souls 3? Well, it can be, I guess. I don't know. It depends. Like, Elden Ring can easily be the hardest game, but it can also be like the easiest game, depending on whether or not you like look things up or like make a good build, you know? Like, there's so many broken builds in Elden Ring that can just make the game piss easy. But like, if you just don't go with one of those builds and you end up like just playing through the game blind, it might be somewhat challenging, you know? Especially if you end up making like a shit build. So yeah. I think with like just an average build, I think Elden Ring is like the hardest out of all the games. If you're just doing this basic generic build, nothing too crazy. Using like a fucking war pick, you know? Who is this nerd in my Saba stream? Are we counting flails too? No, we're not counting flails. Elden Ring has disappointing bonks? No, some of them are okay. It's that they're kind of like, they found their own like little comfortable niche that separate them from things like axes and other quicker weapons. So it makes the quicker weapons useful and like some of these slower weapons a bit more useful too. I wish I just had like a better power sensing combo, that's it. I don't need to go here. That's it. Early game is my favorite part of the game. I get bored in mid-game after Radahn. I think the worst part about the game is after Morgott. Between Morgott and the Fiery Giant, that's just like 20 minutes of running for no fucking reason. There's like nothing to grab along the way too. It's disgusting. Leonia running is so boring. Yeah. I mean, like, thankfully there's like teleporters in Leonia, so we can like skip the entire thing, so it's not that much running. I have a physics kinematics test tomorrow. I don't know what the fuck that even is. But good luck, buddy. I've been doing a first No Spirit Ashes run. Using the Bloodhound Fang. Is a Sword Lance better? I think the Sword Lance is a better weapon than the Bloodhound's Fang, yeah. Yeah. I'd say so. Not by much, though. Like, both are arguably top 10 weapons, you know? Any good Sword Lance builds? Yeah, there's plenty of good Sword Lance builds, yeah. This guy, like, all into strength and just use, I don't know. There's many different, like, broken skills out there. It's like the best weapon to use like Impaling Thrust on, and there's like one of the best skills. Same thing as like Piercing Fang. You can use like Repeating Thrust on it. You can pair it alongside like a Bleed build and slap on Repeating Thrust or Blood Tax, and with a Bleed Infusion it kind of pops off too. Doesn't get like broken damage, but like it gets lots and lots of bleed build up. With a guard countering build, like one-handed or two-handed, it's fucking amazing. So yeah, it does well. I just watched your poise video. Did you? Yeah, it was a while ago. The war pick was dropped. I already dropped like a bunch of hammers. The Spiked Club, Stone Club, and war picks. Stone Club and Spiked Club are both like A tier. Both really good weapons. Wall Pick, I can't say the same. But yeah, did I not pick up the fucking Morningstar? Did I just run straight past the Morningstar? Idiot. But like, to be fair, the Spiked Club is just better than the Morningstar. It's like the same thing, but just fucking better. But we could use it though. It gets poking attacks. It gets poking attacks, and it looks cooler too. Magic Sound is probably my favorite, but it's kind of just because of an L2 stick. Yeah. We're gonna pick it up. I can pick it up from here. Stone Club is slept on. Maybe, yeah. It's kind of a bit of a rare drop, but it's the hardest hitting hammer with like some of the most range. So like, you know, you gotta go use a big boy charged heavy attack build, and Stone Club is your baby. Or guard counters too. When I do my hammer ranking list of my top 25 hammers video, when I talk about Elden Ring hammers, it's pretty much just going to be those two things. Okay, let's go pick up Spiked Cracked Tier and the Axe Talisman, and let's go kill fucking Morgott. With the good old War Pick, I picked up Determination. We'll just use that slap Determination on this bad boy. I love the wall pick design. It's my favorite looking wall pick out of all the games. Look how cool that shit looks. I like it. Just give it a faster moveset. If this gave it the faster moveset, it would have had like a cool niche as being like a good like light attack spamming hammer. But like, the hammers just get less damage than axes, and the axes light attacks are literally faster. So it's like, there's no point of using a hammer for light attack spam. Even though it does like a bit more poise damage, but like light attacks, the poise damage isn't really there anyway. And hammers don't even like stagger enemies too. Like they don't stagger enemies like knights and stuff with the light attacks, which is like, it's stupid. And the power sensing combos are fucking awful. So it's just charged heavy attacks and guard counters. Which thankfully they're like one of the best at doing that. And like the Spiked Club is probably like a top 5 like stance breaking weapon in the game, like unironically, because it has a faster heavy attack than all the other hammers, and hammers already get like one of the fastest charged heavy attacks with like insane poise damage. Like they get 40 poise damage or stance damage in that quick animation, which is like more than a Colossal Sword, or about the same, I think. And obviously, you know, like a Colossal Sword or a Guts' Greatsword charged heavy attack is a lot slower. But yeah, these things are they can do well for that. And their guard counters too. And there's a plus 25 Greatsword decent for Morgott. I don't know. Should probably level it up a bit more. Maybe it's like plus 30. Striking damage needs a dagger talisman equivalent. What do you mean? Like what? Do I want any of this shit? I can get Endure. But I'm broke. Can we see the Spiked Club charge attack? Sure. We'll go see the Spiked Club charge attack. Does like a weird like diagonal type, I think it is. Yeah. Just like that. But it's like a few frames faster than like just a regular charged heavy attack. It's the slightest bit faster. You cannot put Giant Hunt onto her hammer, no. You, Golden Down Man. Hey, you were supposed to die. Was it the mace charge but better? Yeah, the mace one is actually the slowest out of all the hammers. So the mace kind of sucks in that regard. But the positive side of the mace in this game is that it does get more hyper armor. And actually it's hyper armor one-handed too. Whereas the hammer's charged heavy attacks only get hyper armor two-handed. But the mace is that special one where it gets it one-handed. And it's like really fast too. You get hyper armor basically instantly. So it's actually really good. But unfortunately, it's just like the slowest heavy attack. But it can pair well with like shields, and like with shield builds, actually can be pretty decent early game. We actually might do it. Might go grab the mace, go grab a shield. Yeah. And go with like a guard counter build and slap in some charged heavy attacks too. Can do well. What's the best Ash reward to put on a hammer? Crag Blade, so you can get more damage out of your charged heavy attacks. It has like a damaging based skill. I don't know, probably like Lion's Claw, I guess, but like if you want to go like a Lion's Claw build, there's like so many other better options, you know? Like basically every single Ash reward that you can put onto a hammer is probably better on another weapon. Have you gotten recognized IRL? No. I want to forgive Elden Ring for making strength builds viable. Yeah. So I don't really know. So like you can get Flaming Strike on a hammer, which is pretty good. Like I don't know, you can get Lion's Claw and stuff, and I don't know. There's not really, I don't know, not many things. You can't even get Spinning Slash on the hammer. You can't even get things like Stormblade either, I believe. So I recognized your IRL once, but I was too shy to say hi. Fair enough. What's going on, Zach? How things, buddy? Welcome in, champ. Roranora, what's up? I have 1 week left of school. Nice. Lock in, champ. Finish strong. See, unfortunately, I don't think the wall pick is going to make it to my top 25 hammers list. But maybe it performs better than I thought. It's not. Because, like, it does, like, 15 to 20% less damage than, like, a stone club for, like, the same... For the same, moveset. But the benefit is that it does piercing damage. But like, even like, so if you land like a counter attack every single hit, then it can out damage the stone club. But like, you know, realistically, you're only landing a counter attack like 20% of the time at best. And that's just not going to make it better than the stone club. So yeah, it is pretty light though, and it has lower stamina cost, you know. At 7 units, this is only 2.5 units. So it's light. It should have just had a faster light attack combo. What a shame. Yeah, I'll probably use Marcus Hammer for the DLC, yeah. Let's go with a pure strength build, so like, I'm not gonna bother respecking. I mean, all the hammers pretty much are just strength based. Axe Talisman, we need that. Flowerstone Gabriel's Arcania. We're not going to use that one, though. Not going to use that one. What's my favorite Death Grip song? I don't listen to Death Grips, I'm sorry. Not my ting. Where do you get the Cragblade Ash of War? It is in Caelid. Near the Redmane Castle, like that bridge, just next to the Redmane Castle. It's just before then, next to like that tower. It's like close to there. It's like a scarab nearby. We'll go get it today. You can see where it is. I don't need anything of that guy. What music do I listen to? Mainly hip hop. Some of like random shit too, but like mainly hip hop. I'm watching the Yui stream at ×1 speed because 1 minute here is 60 seconds in Australia. That's true. Fun fact. So funny they put 2 really good crystal tears right next to the Axe Talisman. Yeah. Only they put the Thorny tier early on. Listen to Lil Tekka. I don't know who the fuck that is. I'm sorry. I don't think I've heard of the name, but I don't know who that is though. I don't think I've listened to them. And based on their name, I don't think I'd care to listen to them. Let's go on Vince, how things, bud. What percentage of your channel engagement is Australia based? Not much. Not much. Maybe like 5% of my viewers are probably Australian. What hip hop do I listen to in Australia? I mean, I don't know, it depends on. I mean, like Australian like music kind of sucks, honestly. I don't listen to that shit. Thank you, Warpick. It's doing piercing damage, so it's doing bonus damage to the knights because piercing damage is the best damage type. Look how cool the Warpick looks. It looks so cool. Alright, let's go kill some dudes. I have not played a Dark Souls 3. Can I stance break bosses like in Elden Ring? Kinda, but not really. There's not like actual like stance damage in the game. But like enemies, some like bosses do have like their poise, and like you can like poise break them and they get staggered, but they're not vulnerable to a critical attack. Sometimes they are, but like not really. For the most part, you just like stagger them and they might take a bit of like bonus damage. And some bosses might be able to get crit. But yeah. Pretty far in fear. It's like a light version of the stance breaking system. Let's go kill more Margit. Margit. When is the new waterfowl dance run? Waterfowl dance run. I don't know. I'll keep it in mind to do another one, I guess. What the hell is that face? A mother couldn't love it? What are you talking about? This face is perfectly fine. It looks great. I made him look like me. Wondrous Physic. Give me the Strength one. Give me the Spiked one. And then Ashes of War. Give me the Determination one. Give me the Golden Vow one. And let's go. Let's go kill some dudes. I mean, Stone Barbed Crack Tier viable with a Crag Blade Hammer. It's viable. I just don't care to use Stone Barbed because, like, it only lasts 30 seconds. And you might stance break, like, one attack faster. And, like, so at best, you probably, like, stance break twice, one attack faster every single time. It's like, okay. Sometimes it might not even be faster. Tips on getting rid of procrastination. I don't know, just do stuff, I guess. Flip a coin. Every single time you have to make a decision. There you go. Pro tip. How about a best shield build for each Souls game? Power stancing, great shields, and DS2 seems awesome. Power stancing, great shields, and Dark Souls 2. Okay. I wouldn't recommend that. You ain't the one to ask about procrastination. You know nothing about me and my brain. Maybe you do. The Ruins Greatsword falls off so hard in late game. Well, it only gets like scaling in like one stat, and by the time that you actually get it, it requires like 50 strength. So like when you pick up the weapon, it already comes basically like max damage. Because you already have like super high strength and you meet the soft caps and you probably already have it leveled up mostly as well. So it doesn't really get like much higher. Can you stop being a doo-doo dum-dum head? We're gonna get a counter hit right here. Whatever. That went over my head. Stance break. Where is Saba? She's around. Somewhere, I don't know. Roam in the house. Charge is heavy. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I'm dead. I don't know why he healed there. I know what's gonna happen. I was starting to play through the Grades Club recently in the Holy Faith up buff. It's hilarious how hard you can hit the undead birds for. Yeah. Even when you trade out with determination on a charged heavy attack build and getting a counter hit, it still fucking sucks. 400 damage. I'm going for it. We're gonna trade out. Oh, that still wasn't even a counter hit. This game sucks. Does it like a lot of feels like it does a lot of crit damage for some reason. Do people in Australia do karaoke? Probably. Many of that do, but I don't never done karaoke. Don't care for it. Well, that's just not fair, is it? I don't know, it's more like a things that like, I don't know. It's like popular like in the Asian communities and stuff, I guess. I did it! I won! I beat Margit! They said that I couldn't do it. World's first. Best hammer in the game is a flame giant's braided whip. Yeah. Giant's red braid. I don't remember that member of the Ninja Turtles using a hammer. What are you talking about? Who's my favorite Ninja Turtle? Probably Raphael, because he has red. It's cool. Hold my hand. Sure. I think she likes me, chat. Delayed attacks are so bad. Yeah, delayed attacks are kind of cringe. You! Actually, I'll go buy a mace. Go mace this bitch up. Buy a fingering seal, and then, let's go buy this armor set. Ew, it's expensive! I didn't even equip it. What's going on, Vegeta? How things, man? Okay, let's go upgrade the mace. And then the Morning Star. Sure. Let's go pay a trip to the Dragon Barrow. Go kill the Knights Cavalry dude. Then we can go buy some more stuff. We should get nunchucks in the next game. Maybe. Is there any Souls game out there that actually has nunchucks? The 1990 Ninja Turtles movie is goated? Yeah. I think Donatello is my favorite. I'm sorry, we need a Ninja Turtles Souls game. Please, somebody make a Ninja Turtles Souls game. And my life is yours. Fun fact, Yui is made 80% of chocolate. Yes.
May Allah bless you, brother.
Hafrez. with the donation. Thank you, man. Good W's for Safraz. Appreciate it, my guy. The Ninja Turtle Souls game has nunchucks? True. You were such a simple-minded person. Anything that's red equals good. What's wrong with that? Nunchucks in Dusk Bloods confirmed. A Ninja Turtles mod? No, we need a whole dedicated Ninja Turtle game. Let's go on Doge. How things, buddy? Thoughts on the Raging Wolf armor? It looks cool. Yeah, it looks cool. You're talking about like how it performs, like performance-wise. I don't know. I don't know about like armor, which like armor performs like really good. Like I know which ones have like decent poison stuff, but I don't know. I think Raging Wolf. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. I just dress based on like fashion sometimes, or like I just pick up any random armor set to just get some damage negation. I don't really think too deeply into it. With Morningstar Cragblade, can you do the whole game easily? Yeah, it could be pretty good. Could be pretty good. Armor ranking when? I don't know. Based on like what? Like fashion or like performance? Because I don't know. Can you explain the deluxe edition of Night Rain? That's the one. Like, it comes with a DLC, right? It might come with like some other like, random like soundtrack bonus or whatever the fuck it is. I mean, but like it's gonna come with a DLC too, I believe, right? And the DLC doesn't even release until like later in the year, so. The Bastard Stars is kind of like nunchucks. Yeah, I guess flails are kind of similar. But like not really. Okay. He's dead. Fantastic. Give me some strength so I can meet the requirements of some of these bad boys. Give me some of that. Give me some of that. And then, I don't know, a couple of those will be fine. And then, yeah, that's about it for now. I thought it was right away as soon as you purchased. No, the DLC comes out like later in the year, so. I did see that Jason Tatum got injured, yeah. It's unfortunate. The whole like Achilles tear too, that's fucking rough. At the end of the playoffs too. Like halfway through the playoffs, I guess, but. He's missing the whole of next season. Have you tried doing Elden Ring bingo? Yes, I have done like once against somebody. It was pretty fun, but like everyone's like super good at doing bingo, like all those other content creators, and like I got to like practice and stuff, and I just haven't practiced. So, where's my cat? I don't know. She's around. Saba. She's not coming. Sorry. Jalen Brown got paid 300 mil. Hopefully he steps up. Yeah, I don't see that. But he got injured based on like a shitty pass that he did too. He has like boneheaded plays, Jalen Brown. What are your thoughts on the Mavs getting the first pick? That's it's funny. I was there ready to like celebrate the downfall of the Mavs, only for them to actually still have a good team. God fucking damn it.
What's going on, Yui? Gang!
Is Sekiro the hardest Souls game for a first playthrough? No. I mean, like, maybe it is for you, I don't know. Maybe for some people. Like, for me, it was, like, one of the easiest. Like, Sekiro was probably my, second easiest first playthrough out of all the Souls games. I think Demon Souls is my easiest. But, like, I've seen people say that Demon Souls was, like, their hardest fucking game. Then I've also heard people say that Sekiro was their hardest game when the first playthrough. So, like, you know? But for me, those two are like the easiest ones. And like the hardest ones are like fucking Dark Souls and Elden Ring and shit. I think Dark Souls and Bloodborne are probably my hardest too. But I kind of played those games first, so it makes more sense. It's pretty much the game that you play first. Bellatra is great because I love poker. Nice. These two is the hardest because everything compels you to Alt F4. It'd be that way. Imagine a Souls game where you play as a Green Ranger in a Dark Souls style and call a Dragon Zord and becomes like Armored Core 6 mech fighting. Sure. This shield ain't gonna be blocking shit. When it comes to barricade shield, so good enough. Strength, that one, let's go. We're gonna run through this place because we're gonna go get the Curve Sword Talisman so we can land some sick counter hits. Or guard counters. Demon of Hatred on Night Rain? Nah, Sekiro bosses are not gonna be in Night Rain. Or nothing Sekiro related. Well, like some of Sekiro related stuff, but like nothing directly Sekiro. Like terms like bosses and shit like that, you know? Or NPCs. Oof, get cooked, son. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why am I taking the side path? Curve Sword Talisman. Did you get Cragblade? No, it's in Caelid. I haven't gone there yet. Your character should consider eating salad. No. Meat. See how fast the fucking hammered guard counters are? Boom. Stance break. Follow up. Boom. Good old sword and board, or this bonkin' board. You missed, you suck. Yes, suck. Does the body type shape of your character determine how good armor looks? I mean, yeah, if you have like a fatter looking character, the armor's gonna look more fat, you know? And vice versa. Ugh. It's barricade shield time. That's what we needed. The good old Curve Sword Talisman. 20%. I just put on the other one. 20% more guard counter damage right there. We lit. You seem like a guy that eats so much food, but your metabolism keeps you slim? Something like that, yeah. Although, like, lately I haven't been eating as much food, I guess. Because, you know, I gotta grind content and stuff. And naturally, you just don't really eat as much as when you're like, you know, when you're younger. I'm getting old. But I can, like, pig out whenever. And it doesn't make a single difference, honestly. It doesn't make a difference. Come here. Nice. If I haven't been eating much lately, are you okay? You depressed? Do you need to talk? I'm fine. I'm fine. I mean, I still like eat 3 times a day, you know? Like, I just don't like, you know, have like 3 whole plates of food every single time that I eat. Like I used to. Saber is doing well. How are you, Andrew? I'm at biggest dickest. Thank you for the follow. What's up, man? I love this game. Honestly, I didn't even need the claw talisman anyway, so. Yeah, we'll go grab this. It all worked out, chat.
What's going on, Yui?
Barricade Shield
Gang?
Gaming. Hey! Hey! Barricade Shield is goated shield. Nice skip, yeah. All part of the plan. Oh, it actually deflects off him too? Oh, you can't do anything about this. Barricade Shield is actually broken. Barricade Shield is actually broken. That's funny. That's hilarious. That's funny. How many hours do you think you'll max out on an Elden Ring? How many hours do you think I'll max out on? Like when I eventually stop playing? I mean, I don't know. I'm still playing games like Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1, so I don't know. We're gonna come back later. Wait, no, don't. Oh, you killed the dog. Oh, no, now it's killing the dog. Let's go hit up the Grace first. Can I cook for you? Sure. Come here, doggy. Oh, look at that hype rummer on the mace attack. Oh, that's lit. That's some good shit right there. Oh, the range. Honestly, the mace can be kind of goated. The maze can be kind of goated. And I actually want to get like a different shield that kind of like matches more of like a knight theme, not like a shell, you know? But I have to kill the knight's cavalry to get the barricade shield dash of war, and I'm not really bothered to. Now I'm contemplating putting the mace on the top 25 list, even though like this is basically their only use. And like you can arguably just get more damage with just using like another hammer, you know? Then get more range. But like it gets the bonus hyper armor when you have a one-handed, which is nice. Mace has more damage? No. Maybe I think it gets more damage than like the Morning Star, maybe. But like I think things like the Spiked Club, the Stone Club, yeah, I think those things get more damage. And the regular hammer too. It's at +0 right now, but this is +3. So yeah, this one, that one, and the hammer can all get more damage, and get more range too. But this one gets like the hyper armor, one-handed and two-handed, but it's a slower animation for a charged heavy attack. So that's like the only thing that it has going for it. It's like, it's good for like the one-handing shield builds. I've seen the Phantom Blade gameplay trailer. I seen like the first one that came out like 2 years ago, and I think I saw like another one like last year. If there's like a recent one, I haven't seen it. I can upgrade this a bit more. Let's go pick up another armor set. What weapons in Elden Ring are really good that gets split damage? The Blasphemous Blade? The Wing of Astel? Things like that, you know? All the best weapons that I talk about. All the time. It's got a +5. Let's get to upgrade all these things. I don't have the stuff. I'm broke. Any non-generic weapons that get split damage. What do you mean? I don't know. You can just go like, I don't know, just go pick something that you want to play with and just go look at a ranking video that I have and see whatever looks cool to you and then just go play with that. Like, there's so many viable things in this game, like, it doesn't even matter. Just pick whatever looks cool. I should have bought a dagger. That was fine. Just for golden bow. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Should I go grab Cragblade right now? Sure. Recent gameplay trailers look amazing? Yeah. That's cool. Apparently, I think tomorrow, or like the day after, there's going to be some Lies of P DLC gameplay coming out. Some of content creators are going to be able to play it early. Not me, which I'm definitely not salty about. So yeah. Might go watch that tomorrow. We'll see. And there'll be like some more Night Rain news and gameplay and stuff getting released. So we'll probably have like a dedicated stream for it. It's like I just like catch up on like Night Rain stuff. Because like I haven't like watched a bunch of videos and shit. So probably have a stream where I just like watch some things, see what's been new. Has anything been nerfed that you wish From Software didn't nerf? Yeah, the miracles in Dark Souls too. Give me my 20 lightning spears back. Otherwise, not really, no. I ran an arcane strength build, switching between the occult brick hammer and the blood warp axe with dragon communion seal. So good. Those are very good options. Very good strength arcane options. Any other games looking forward to? I don't know. I don't know. There's like so many games that have come out that seem pretty cool. Like I still want to play the Expedition 33. I want to play Doom. I'll probably eventually play Doom. That new Bungie game, Marathon, I'll probably play that too. There's like the new Destiny expansions as well, I'll probably end up playing. Obviously the FromSoft games, Lies of P DLC. I don't know what else is coming up. Day 300 for asking for a Destiny stream? Maybe like when the new expansion comes out, I'll probably do like one stream. I don't know. I did like stream the final shape when it dropped, like for one day. That was about it. Like nobody cares to watch me play fucking Destiny. Maybe like 5 people do. That's about it. The Mace. What games are you guys looking forward to that's coming out that's like not, you know, FromSoft or Souls related? Claimant's Harpoon is intelligence split normal weapon. Yeah, the one that can be infused. Yeah, the Claimant's Harpoon is one of them, yeah. If that's what you're talking about. GTA 6, Silksong. 2 games that don't even exist. They're not even real. Ugh. Subnautica 2. I'm doing Platinum and Expedition 33. You'd love it, for sure. Elden Ring 3. I wish video games are real. We might have GTA 7 before GTA 6. Honestly, we might get Elder Scrolls 6 before GTA 6. Okay, why am I here? What did I come here for? What did I want to do? Why am I here? Cragblade, that's right. It's honestly faster if I just went to kill Radon and then, like... So let's go run there. Let's go Cragblade. I mean, I can just go run down from here to go Cragblade. Is that faster? I think so. Ghost of Yote. I forget about that game. Yui face reveal when? I don't want to do a face reveal because people are going to bully my looks. They're going to be like, yuck. You're so much better when you didn't have to show your face. You look as ugly as you sound. I'm unsubscribing. Okay. Morningstar. War pick. Why is the Morningstar for a bit? Like, the only benefit that it has is, like, the poking attacks that it gets. And it's only for, like, the running heavy attack and, like, the rolling attack and, like, the last light attack in the chain. That's it. So it's, like, it's not that much more useful. Especially because, like, for the most part, you're just doing charged heavy attacks, which are just not different with the Morningstar. But they are different with the Spites Club. How am I hammering today? I don't know, we'll see. Everybody. Which would be more hyped? New Sekiro paced Souls game or Armored Core 7? So like when you mean like Sekiro paced Souls game, you mean like a Sekiro like combat, but like in an actual RPG? Because that would get me more excited than an Armored Core 7. But if you talk about like Sekiro 2 or Armored Core 7, I'd rather have Armored Core 7 than Sekiro 2. But if it's like a Sekiro-styled RPG than Souls RPG, then yeah, sure. I'd rather have that one for sure. Sent you a super thanks because me and the wife got Lords of the Fallen thanks to your video. Oh, nice. Appreciate it, Animus. Hope you're doing well, man. You been enjoying the Lords of the Fallen? Was I pretty... I think I was pretty, I don't know. I was pretty favorable towards my, towards Lords of the Fallen in my review video, right? I think they said the only things I didn't like were, like, the Umbra World. And I had some comments be like, the Umbra World is the best part of the game. Like, okay. Fair enough. I want to play Dark Souls Seamless. Dark Souls 1. Sekiro lacks build variety. Destroyed any chance of getting a DLC. Probably. Maybe. I mean, they're probably still gonna make a DLC. But I think they just weren't planning to because it was just gonna be like a side project. And then it ended up winning Game of the Year. And with how popular it ended up being, they're like, fuck, we've got to do something. And then they added a boss rush mode. Anyway, here's Cragblade for the person I was asking. Okay, let's go kill Godric. Lords of the Fallen Co-op is playable now at least. No more insane lags. Yeah. Sekiro's lack in build variety destroyed any chance. I read that. Sekiro styled RPG, not Sekiro 2. Okay, yeah, then I'd rather have a Sekiro styled RPG. Do you think you would have this many hours in Elden Ring if you weren't a content creator? No. Definitely not. I don't know how I'd think about Elden Ring if I wasn't a content creator, honestly. Because I wouldn't be playing it as much and I'd have a real job. So, who knows if I'd like it as much. I should go slap on Cragblade. Am I getting more damage with heavy? I am. Lords of the Fallen 2 would be good. The devs in that game listened and did well. Yeah. I'm actually looking forward to Lords of the Fallen. If you actually look at my first playthrough of Lords of the Fallen, I think it's still out there, my first playthrough, on the VOD channel, I believe. When I finished the game and I fought that final boss, I was so mad, and I was like, this fucking developer team should never be trusted to make a video game ever again. Like, they should never make a game ever again. I was pissed. But nah, they've done well. They've done well. Have any conventionally bad weapons in Elden Ring that you like using? I like the warp pick because it looks cool. And it sucks, so... Hexworks fixed the game. Yeah, we need to fix like a lot of the issues that I had, but like they've done some things really well, yeah, to make the game a lot better. Lords of the Fallen 2 either be a horrid dog shit or be the best 3D Souls-like game. No, I think it'd be some like in between. Look how stupid fucking the mace looks now with Crack Blade. Barricade shield. It missed. Ew, the mace range. We're already an hour into the playthrough when you haven't even killed Godric yet. How did this happen? How did this happen?
Long and hard.
Oh, I couldn't even tank that attack. Well, still on your hammer hyper armor. It's not like it's fucking crazy amounts of hyper armor. I just got messed with the dry leaf whirlwind only. The Ash War is goated. Nice. Yeah, unfortunately, dry leaf whirlwind has to compete with palm blast sometimes, and it can be not the greatest thing in the world. But it has a good multi-hit potential, so with the multi-hit talismans and stuff, you can proc them really quickly, and it has better stun lock potential too. So yeah, does well. Does well. Baseball, huh? What about baseball? Demigod felled. So it's like, it's good like probably outside of bosses, like the whole mace setup, because like you're not going to benefit of the hyper armor that the regular mace gets on like a boss, because you're not going to be tanking shit with hammer hyper armor against these larger bosses. It's only really going to be against like smaller trash mobs and like knights and stuff, where it could do really well. Like this build style just pops off, and it can be like extremely fun. It's raining and I can't see shit. Have a great stream. Oh, good, Animus. You have a good one, man. Favorites due to weapon is the family heads. Nice. I'm not a content creator, but I spend as much time as these games as you. Do you? I mean, I had like I had like thousands of hours across the Souls games before I played Elden Ring. So like, actually maybe over 1,000, not thousands. So yeah. But I definitely have way more hours since being a content creator. Elden Ring is a very addictive gameplay loop. I'm a STEM student and I still have 300 hours on Elden Ring. Yeah, I probably have about the same. I mean, like, in the first week that I played Elden Ring, I wasn't even a content creator and I had 100 hours in the game. And like, that was the reason why I ended up making content. Because like, I just wanted to like know everything about the game, and I wanted to like do all this testing and stuff. And I was just looking at all like the weapons, and I wanted to get them more and break down which ones are the best ones, because obviously that information wasn't available yet. So I just took it upon myself and did it. And then I made my videos, and then now we're here. So maybe it was just inevitable. Maybe it was just inevitable. Because I guess I'm just a loser in the game. I want to use this shield and use barricade shield. But I think I'm probably going to... I mean, I'm still going to use a shield because, you know, hammers are good that way. And the shield looks cool. It's got a phoenix on it. It's a Yui reference. Let's go grab barricade shield, Ash of War. Thinking to try a guard counter build with a great shield weapon class. Would you recommend? A hammer. The mace. Mace could do well. But your hammers get really fast guard counters, and as do great spears as well. So you can go with a lance, and like the lance can be good at shield poking also. So maybe the lance is probably the better option. Give me some of that. Give me some of that. But yeah, I think my favorite weapons for like guard counter builds, if you're using a shield, would be like your hammers or a great spear, because they do them really quickly. And getting barricade shield Ash of War is amazing. But the reason why the mace is decent for a one-handed build is because the heavy attacks get hyper armor, which none of the other hammers get, even though it's like slightly slower. But as I mentioned, it doesn't really matter much on a boss for the hyper armor that it does get. Come back here. Oh, can you stop? Where are you going? A carry and thrusting shield, both in one? True. I said the one to use a great shield, so... I fucking hate fighting these guys so much. Finally. I was thinking about hammers or spears, hard to decide. Well, like, hammers do it faster. Like, just a bit faster. But great spears are going to do more damage. And probably do just as much poise damage as well. And they're going to, like, lunge in really far. And they're going to get piercing damage too. And you're going to have, like, more skill options available to you when you use a great spear more so than a hammer. So I think, like, the great spear build could just be better. But, the hammers are still really good for that, though. You probably end up stance breaking faster with the hammer. Because it's just a quicker animation. So yeah. You could try it out with both. You can start early game, go pick up like any random hammer, like a fucking Morning Star or just the regular mace. Go pick up the lance. And just go try out both and see which one just feels better. Anyway, we've got Barricade Shield. It's got a Kubo. How things, man? When was the last Halberd Souls Marathon? Well, I did the Halberd Souls Marathon before I played... It was before the DLC. So you can go check out my ranking list of the top Halberds. Top 25 Halberds across the Souls games. The rumor is true that Elden Ring will get 2 new classes, at least 2. Well, with a Tarnished Edition, they're gonna add like new armor sets and new weapons and stuff. And like I guess the best way to add them is just being starting classes. So you'll probably end up getting like 4 to 5 more starting classes, I guess. That will just have like just different armor sets and every single one getting a different weapon. Because I don't know how else they're all gonna like implement it, I guess. And I don't know, there's gonna be some... I mean, you could just have them be, like, sold at, like, this the round table, I guess. I don't know. I love you, Uwe. Never say that ever again. It's all about fashion souls? Yeah. Well, Davis is great, so does great, but getting it is the opposite of great. Yeah, kinda. I just hope that the rumors are not true. And it's actually for free and not a paid DLC. I don't care if it's even like fucking $3. It's still stupid. Ugh. But either way, the files are still going to be in the game, so like you could just get cheat engine and just get the weapons and the armor sets. So if you're playing on PC, you ain't got to pay for shit. Super obscure quest to unlock the armor? It'd be better than a fucking paid DLC. The shield looks nice. Yui Senpai, I like that. Don't... No. So I'm halfway through Bloodborne and so far, bad bosses. It gets worse. Just try and just like appreciate this, like the fun weapons that are out there and like the cool atmosphere and stuff and like the decent level design and... Yeah. And just ignore the rest. I fought Rom and Amygdala today. Yeah, it gets worse. When does Bloodborne get better? DLC. Why aren't you using the bra shield? Isn't that the best medium shield? Yeah, but you gotta like farm for it, and this one looks cooler, so we're going this one. Because it's got a phoenix on it. Look how cool that looks. And it matches the theme. And the... Look at that. It looks so cool. We need that fluted armor set. We needed it yesterday. Give me the duck helmet and everything's good. If you actually get the duck helmet in the game, bro, I'm never taking it off. And if it's part of a starting class, I'm picking it every single time. I don't care if it's unoptimized stats. You get Mogo's wetness? That's true. You get to fight Mogo. She's fine. Didn't fight Mikolash yet? Yeah. Is he bad? Yeah. Yeah, he sucks. The Crusher is a hammer? Yeah, we're just playing with regular hammers, though. It's just the regular small hammer marathon. Mikolash is majestic. Majestic! A hunter is a hunter. Even in a dream.
Oh, majestic!
Stupid Mikolash. Bloodborne hate stream? It happens every single stream. You just mention Bloodborne in the chat and be like, it's the worst game of all time. It's cool. How's the run going? Yeah, it's fine. Doing well. Yui's the biggest Bloodborne hater? That's not even true. I actually like Bloodborne. I'm just critical of the game. Just like I am all the games, you know? There's plenty of things that I dislike about all of them. You're gonna play Greyspawn mod after this marathon. Is there a new update yet? Did they make a new update about the thing? Bloodborne is bad because British. Yes. Hypercritical? I mean, like, I play these games all the time, so of course I'm gonna be critical about them. Because I'm passionate about the games, so of course I have lots of opinions. When it comes to how to making them better and shit, you know? Is there any other weapons with the whoop whoop wind up R2 besides the monk flame mace? The whoop whoop wind up R2? Yeah, probably like a flail, I guess. If you really want to have a shitty wind up heavy attack, yeah. Yui thinks it's better than Michael Zaki confirmed? Yes. Margaret update 1 cycled? Good job, buddy. Bosses are really not good. The level design, atmosphere, and the feel of the game are great. Yeah, see? Good. See you, fan. You have a good one, man. Thank you for stopping by. Have you used the wall pick this run? I have used the wall pick. We used it to kill Margit. It's right there. I still have determination on it. I was gonna go use this bad boy weapon for now, then probably switch to the, like, maybe the Morning Star, I guess. I don't know. Charged heavy attack. What are you doing? I missed. I hate when it knocks you backwards and sends you flying. It's so stupid. That's what you get, Gillico. In the mouth. How do I keep missing? How do I keep missing? The bush outside has a +10 Maracas hammer. No, we're not doing that. Totally unrelated, but I think there's a thin line between fun and cringe. Is there? I think those two things are, like, unrelated. I mean, I think fun things can be cringe sometimes, and sometimes they're just not even, like, in the same ballpark. Like, I don't know. What are you talking about? You have something, like, particular in mind. What is it? Did you only do this run to have an excuse to use the wall pick? Kinda. But I use it as like, this thing's mid, and it just like performs like every other hammer, but just worse. But at least it looks cool. I think it's time for some Stone Club gaming. Put in some rocks on top of the rocks. We're gonna get a different armor set for the Unga Bunga. Should I actually now go to the Morning Star? Let's go light attack spam. Radon. Should I get Blood Flame Blade too? What's next after the Hammer Marathon? I don't know. Undecided yet. We're not sure if we're gonna do another marathon or not, because Night Rain comes out in 2 weeks, and I don't know if I'm gonna do one. We'll see. Why is the Broom Hammer so bad? It's because that the speeds of those weapons are so slow, and like the transformed effect doesn't really do much in terms of like boosting the damage, and in fact it actually makes the moveset even slower, and it goes away after one swing as well, so it's only really good at crowd control. So for boss damage it kind of just sucks, unless you get things like Nourishing Gems, or a pain in the ass to come by, or try and get fire gems, which is also a pain in the ass to come by. So it's like, it's just, yeah, Broom Hammer is kind of mid. I'm gonna talk about it in my video. It still makes it to the top 25, because like, it's still just really good at crowd control, and if you do get Nourishing Gems, it can put in work, but as far as it goes. A Daggers Marathon? I did a Daggers Marathon recently. Did it a couple months ago. And I made a video going over the top 25 best daggers across the series. I think it was top 25. It's like last month. You can go check it out. So gonna play Tunic and whatnot? Yeah, true. So gonna do some more variety streams. The giant stone crusher, the giant crusher is a colossal weapon. So yeah. The daggers are only useful for Golden Bell? Yeah. I talk about it in my dagger video, but it's pretty much just like use as secondary options, right? Would you play stuff like the new GTA 6? Maybe. Was Earth still a Chris #1? What is the best dagger in the entire series? I think I had the Chris #1, yeah. I think the Earth Steel dagger, I think it was like top... It was top 10. It wasn't like #2 though. I think something else in another game was #2. It was probably like the Royal Dirk. The Royal Dirk from a Dark Souls 2. Let's go into 12 Faith for Golem Blood Flame Blade, whatever the fuck it's called. Wish Night Rain had crossplay? Yeah, would be cool. Chris played because of its magic buff? The Chris Blade? Oh no, the Chris Blade didn't make it. That's a straight sword as well, isn't it? That's not a dagger. Pretty sure it's a straight sword. And yeah, I didn't talk about that one in any of my videos, no. So yeah, the Glintstone Chris, like the weapon, the dagger in this game. Blood Flame Blade is that way. I'm going the wrong way. The Gold Tracer is not a dagger, no. The Gold Tracer is a curved sword. I talked about that in my curved sword video. You can go check it out. My curved sword ranking list across all the Souls games. The Silver Tracer is a dagger. And that one did not make it to the dagger list because it does shit damage. And it does like toxic, which is basically like useless in PvE. Pretty much like a PvP weapon. Yeah. Come back here. Oh, look at them running and poking attacks. Oh, good job, Morningstar. You did well. Okay, Blood Flame Blade. Liddy. Let's go slap that bitch on and put on gold flame and get me strength and go kill Radon. Wait, do I have this thing upgraded to like plus something? I can get this to plus 12 right now. Let's go do that. Morgoth is one of my favorites, but I'm low-key dead tired. Gotta get some sleep. Have a nice stream. Morgoth's Ragwell. Thank you for stopping by, champ. Let's go get this to plus 12. Good enough. Actually, we'll go get the gold scarab. If FromSoft made a space-themed RPG, would we get lightsaber-based Uchigatana? That sounds lit. Lightsabers are cool. In the other games, they usually put hammers with the heavy infusion. Well, like, heavy infusions only existed in this game and Dark Souls 3. And, yeah. Basically. For those games, yeah. Heavy infusion makes the most sense. Did I pick up the two-finger heirloom? I did. Oh yeah, Demon Souls does have a heavy infusion, true, yeah. The crushing weapons, yeah. I forget about it because, like, you know, I never fucking bother. Because, like, just a normal standard path is perfectly fine. And doesn't involve you having to go farm for, like, ever. Favorite game show? I don't think I have a favorite game show. I don't know what's your favorite game show. Is the Morning Star good? Yeah, it's decent. It's a good early game option. It gets bleed. It gets like the poking attack moveset of the hammers, which is cool, I guess. Doesn't make it like that much better. But it's pretty much just outclassed by the Spiked Club, you know? But if you just wanted a hammer that gets bleed, you could just go with this one because you have to farm for the Spiked Club. But yeah, the Spiked Club just gets more damage. And it gets the faster heavy attack, which is, you know, what makes the hammers really good. Okay, drink. I need to have a seal equipped. I forgot to use Golden Bow first. Let's go with that one. I hate fighting this guy, dude. Nice bleed proc. Nice piercing damage. I love part you're only gonna get materials and dark tendency. Farming is basically impossible. Yeah, it's cool that way. Let's go level up. Let's get some bigger. Strength, spiked tier. Sure. Yeah, we'll see some Marcus Hammer. This one, I'll probably take it into the DLC. I'm probably just gonna teleport through the DLC because I just hate running through it. Like, it's not that bad to run through. It's just like, by the time that you finish doing the base game, it's just like, oh, I gotta do it again and run around and get prep stuff and... It's whatever. See you, Roranora. How do you do the Radon skip? You just gotta like jump down, and as soon as you see the camera like pan upwards, and just jump again. And it's like aim for that little pillar. What is it, I guess? That's fucking bullshit, man. I fucking hate that attack. You're the worst. Aw, I want to start again. I don't want to be here anymore. Stance break. Oh, he's not gonna stance break. I'm so mad. Oh, he was about to stance break too. I messed up, chat. I messed up. How did Dark Souls 2 treat me? It was fine. I mean, hammers and Dark Souls 2 are like arguably one of the better weapon categories. Some could even argue it's the best one. Give me blade. Give me blade. Give me blade. Nice. We did it. We killed the boss. Yeah, I forgot getting wild strikes. I don't have any Asher War equipped. I'm gonna use it for the next boss. Use it for like, I don't know who I'm gonna find next. Draconic Tree Sentinel? Sure. Last time I popped in, you were in Dark Souls 2. Kinda like to ask. That's fine. Yeah, we played Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3 in between. Why do you skip second? I could have modded a hammer. I did it for like my club marathon. When I did a club marathon, I modded in like a club, kind of a club for a Sekiro, and it was like just a regular Sekiro playthrough, and it's like, it's whatever. Okay, vigor, endurance, strength. Honestly, let's go to 15 faith because I'm not bothered to keep switching back and forth with these talismans. Let's go get another talisman pouch and go for wild strikes and go kill the Draconic Tree Sentinel. When's the next Sekiro playthrough? I don't know. Probably not for a while. I will be playing the new Doom eventually, yeah. Just a matter of when. And also currently like shit right now on PC. I think like if you have like an Nvidia graphics card, it's just like it just doesn't even run sometimes. But I think they've been trying to fix it, so. This is why you don't pre-order games, chat. You just let the beta testers test out the game, and then you can play a literal better version of the game for cheaper later on. It's crazy. It's crazy. Dagger. Sure. The Cavs lost? Did they actually? They lost in 5 to the Pacers? That's wild. See, like, this is what happens when, like, you know, you hype up the entire regular season. You do really well, and then, you just get fucking cooked and by some random team in the playoffs, and then all of a sudden, you gotta make massive changes and you gotta blow it all up. And then they'll blow it up and the team will end up being worse. Like, why did we change it? We had a good thing going. I can relate to that because I'm a Suns fan. Ritual, Sword Talisman, Axe Talisman, Green Turtle, Wild Strikes. That's what we need. Wild Strikes. Still no shot here. What a joke if they did 60+ win season. I mean, yeah, the Suns did the same thing like a few years ago, where we'll go like #1 seed, had like over 60 wins, and then lost in the second round to the Mavs. And that infamous Game 7, where everyone like died on the field, injured, lost by like 40 points. It was fantastic. Okay. Okay, Wild Strikes, heavy. Finished Dark Souls 1, actually loved it more than Dark Souls 3. Nice. Glad you enjoyed your playthrough. Draconic Tree Sentinel. Do you think they'll trade Booker? No. But that's what happens when teams just like all of a sudden just like get knocked out of the playoffs when they weren't expecting it, or like they just lose in an embarrassing fashion. They always just make major panic moves. It happens all the time. And like we're sitting on a bunch of like, you know, assets that people might want. Like Booker, KD, or Bradley Beal. I don't know who the fuck wants Bradley Beal, but somebody might be desperate enough to really want someone like Bradley Beal. Like, why is Dark Souls 3 so grey? Because the game was being developed at the same time as Elden Ring, Bloodborne, I mean. And Bloodborne is nothing but black and grey. And they just use like similar assets and similar styles and themes. That's why like both games have like lots of enemies that scream. And they have lots of similar aesthetics. Like Dark Souls 3 is probably like the most like horror themed out of all the Dark Souls games. More like gothic horror. Than all the other Dark Souls games. So like they'll develop at the same time. And like they'll just both have that same similar style and theme. And you can talk about like the whole thing that, you know, it's a dying world and like everything's ash and grey because, you know, it's all ash. So it kind of fits it aesthetically speaking. But yeah, I think Bloodborne had a major influence on like Dark Souls 3. Even like the level design of Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne are like the most alike too. Like those games are very similar in a lot of different ways. Except for boss quality. But yeah. Both have their pros and cons. Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3, but they're both good games. Oh, I don't like it when that happens. It's so annoying. You like knock them back so far and I can't even punish it with that stupid shit. Nice. Do the attack. Thank you. We're committing all the way. I don't care what anyone says. Good RNG. Oh, and I got a stance break there too. Whatever. You're your Bloodborne hater confirmed? What? I just described why Dark Souls 3 is so great, and I said because it was being developed at the same time as Bloodborne, and you know, that's what. Like they both have that types of grey feels to it. Like one's black and grey, one's green and grey, or yellow and grey. Am I getting the big boy star mace? The who? The great stars, you mean? That's a great hammer. We're playing with regular hammers. Yellow and grey? Yeah, Dark Souls 3. It's yellow and grey. And green too. And Bloodborne is black and grey. With a bit of red. Okay, 25 strength. Someone can get Bill for a bag of chips right now. Like the thing is, Bill is actually still good. He's just not in a good position for him. He's much better as like the #1 scoring option, that's for sure. Because he can still be like a guy that can get you like 25 a game. And he can still play hard too. He has like high energy. Like he's definitely like one of the highest energy players like on our team. So he's still solid, but it's just like, yeah. With him getting injured this year and like the Suns just being awful, having zero chemistry, it just hurt his value so much. But I can see why teams would actually make a move for him because I know. I think someone like the Rockets could like really benefit from Bradley Beal. And they benefit more of Booker, but like they're not getting him, so just settle. Why can the Warped Axe outdamage the Great Stars? Because it's just built different. That's why. It's just built different. Yeah, his contract is fucking stupid, yeah.
Thanks for bringing me to the base of the earth here. And thus, I shall to farewell. I shall leave. I wish you luck. You have, I have no.
And at one cycle Radahn too, Yui wasn't lying. Ordovis's greatsword is broken? Yeah. It's stupid. +2 Vorthammer versus a +7 Great Mace against Sister Freyd. Can you proc Frost on her anyway? I feel like a +7 Great Mace could do better. Well, it depends on your stats. Like if you have a decent amount of strength.
Long and hard.
Yeah. Man, I'd rather have the Great Mace, I guess. Just like buffer with like Gold Pine Resin, it could just outdamage the Vorthammer. Or you could just like use the Vorthammer then switch after you proc the Frost, which I think you can proc Frost on maybe like the, I don't know. You probably could proc Frost on all 3 phases. Kind of forget. But then again, like, doesn't she give you like the Chill Bite ring and she does like Frost herself? So it's like, is she immune to it? I don't know. Yeah, probably use Maracus for the DLC, yeah. I was teasing because he said Bloodborne is all black and grey. I agree, by the way. Well, like it is, yeah. Like it is. There's like most like horror themed games that has got to be black and grey, I guess. Especially, you know, for an aesthetic like gothic horror. Like that shit, right? If you could instantly learn a language, which would it be? Good question. I don't know, I guess Arabic, because I'm an Arab, I guess. Oh, man, I don't speak it. And some of my family does. When is the Tarnished Edition? We don't know. We don't know when it's going to release. Bloodborne being black and grey is just accurate UK? Yeah. It's like fucking cloudy there and raining all the time. Probably be like late this year, I guess, if I had to guess. Didn't say anything about being released with the Switch, and I guess I don't want to have the release of it clash with Night Rain at all. And Night Rain's like, you know, gonna be like a week before the Switch. So I'm guessing it'll probably be like somewhat in between Night Rain and Night Rain's DLC. Would be my guess. Hope it doesn't clash with Liza P DLC. I think the crafting system makes the greases useless. Pretty much. Well, but the graces themselves are cool, but like, yeah, it's just... I mean, the crafting system just makes a lot of items just like annoying to get because it's just not worth farming for. That's just annoying. I guess we're gonna use Morningstar against this boss too. Do you own a Switch? Yeah, I do own a Switch. You think the Nuggets of the Thunder will get the chip, considering the Celtics are fucked? Yeah, I think the winner of the Nuggets or Thunder have the best chances. Although it would be pretty funny to see the Knicks win. That would be hilarious. Though the Switch 2 released late June? I think it's like it's like June the 8th or some shit like that, right? It's like the first week of June. Stonehammer time. My Blood Flame Blade against the boss that's immune to bleed. Nice. Yeah, Stone Club we're doing better here. That's for sure. But we're still benefiting off poking attacks, and this guy's weaker to piercing damage. That should have missed me. That one makes sense. I thought that one was gonna miss me too, but it didn't. I thought it was gonna go over my head. Didn't happen. June the 5th, okay. A week around after Night Rain, yeah. If you could make a new Soulsborne in a new setting, time period, what would it be? Caveman with a club. I get to ride on dinosaurs. Why not first try Gold Free? Because I suck at this game. Now give me a stance break right here. That or like Cyberpunk. Something like a futuristic. That'd be pretty cool. So yeah, those things are very different. Complete opposite time periods. Is it possible to take Marika's Hammer and start at level 0 base game? What do you mean? Futuristic stuff is such a lame theme, not gonna lie. Why is that? Souls in space? Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're gonna do much about like space because they're probably gonna save all their space ideas for Armored Core. But they could do like something futuristic. Still. Or they could just do it anyway and just not make Armored Core. She has so much poise, what the fuck? Okay, how did that fucking miss? How did... Oh, whatever, game. Whatever, game. Strength. I guess? I don't know. Let's go with the Stone Club. Let's go upgrade this bad boy. Because I was seeing like this like poster of like some concept art of like a Souls like spacey game or a Souls futuristic game. Forget where I saw it. I think it was like a display that I saw like on Vardy's stream or something like that. Yeah, I think it was this. Yeah, this is the art that I saw, and I saw this art. I'm like, that looks so cool. I wanna get a game like this. It's just like, this is very much just like this Souls fucking futuristic game. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, I want one now. I want one now. It just looks cool. Okay. Upgrade this. Armored Core 7 is definitely getting made. From Software was hiring mech designers about a year ago. Nice. You'll love to see it. Cool. Okay, Ritual Sword. I don't know what else. I mean, this thing gets decent blocking, right? Or it gets some okay amounts of blocking. It's better than the rest, so... So I could maybe block with it. Have a holographic Firekeeper? Hologram Yui in Space Souls? Yeah. Yeah, I think that was like made from like a contest that Vardy held. It was like just make a concept art of a new Souls game or whatever it was. It was like years ago. And I saw that one, I was like, that looks really cool. I want it now. I'd want to do a Marcus Hammer, but start from the beginning without having any talismans or anything. I'm just wondering if that's possible through modding. I mean, you could just use Cheat Engine, yeah. You could just open up Cheat Engine at the beginning and just drop the Marcus Hammer. You can very well do that. We're using the spiked mace, blood flame against fire giant. Yeah, sure, maybe. I actually might use this one for the fire giant and maybe the spiked mace for something else. Oh, my ritual sword talisman. I forgot about that. Can't trade out. Stance break. Oh yeah, big boy damage from the big boy club. Attack! 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 And just like that, he's donezo's. Are there weapons in the Tarnished Edition? Yes, there'll be some new weapons in the Tarnished Edition. Do you drink tea often? Sometimes, yeah. Mainly when I'm like sick or something like that, but yeah. I have like tea every now and then. I just had some like, had a couple last week. Couple cups. Normally when like my mom makes some tea, I was like, just put me a cup, I guess. I don't know. Just put me some. Is there new classes? Yeah, there'll be new starting classes, yeah. I think that's how they're going to introduce the new weapons and armor sets. They're just going to introduce them as starting classes. There'll be like maybe 3 or 4 more. Yeah, hopefully a boss rush mode too. That'd be so cool. It's not going to happen. Okay, endurance, some more endurance. Actually, not endurance. Vigor. Okay, what I'm not gonna do is run to the fire giant. We're just gonna go teleport there. I'm sick of this bullshit. We'll teleport here instead. Close enough. Boss rush mode, inner bosses, armor die. A man can dream. I mean, I sent through like a whole ass thing to Bondi. I was all the some balancing changes and stuff, and like, you know, hoping for a boss rush mode or whatever. But like, I don't know. The fact that they've probably already made it, they're just like waiting to like drop it at a right time, I guess. I don't know. What can you do? The Surge is a great space game, and it's great in its own way. I wish they made a third one just to combine the first and second's great aspects. I haven't played the Surge. Do you know how many what weapons will be added? No, but it seems like there seems to be like another greatsword there. A couple of greatswords. We saw like something that looked like the Hollow Slayer greatsword in the screenshots. So maybe we end up getting the Hollow Slayer greatsword back. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, like a couple of greatswords. I think it was like a straight sword there. I don't know. From what we saw like in some screenshots or whatever. Yeah. And a lot of the armor sets were just stuff from like the previous games. So maybe it's like the most like popular weapons from like previous games. And armor sets coming back. That'd be cool. And then, you know, torrent skins. Oh, why am I even bothering getting this? Jeez. The futuristic Souls game, last boss will be Radahn, Consort of the Black Hole. Yes. I don't care about torrent skins. Yeah, I don't care about torrent skins. I want a torrent that can actually do things well. I want a torrent skill tree where it can breathe fireballs and stuff. Or actually have torrent with poise. That'd be pretty cool. Have you tried naming every boss in the Soul series? Have I tried naming every boss in the Soul series? What do you mean by that? Torrent would need smithing stones, yeah. They're bringing bonfire aesthetics back and the adaptability stat. They can keep both of those things. I should probably get like a... I don't know. Doesn't matter. Let's go run and fuck up this dude. Torrent with a mounted cannon? Hell yeah. It's got a machine head. How things, buddy? Should add the Rhino from Ratchet and Clank. The Rhino. Now we're talking. Just watching the Night Rain countdown? Yeah, we're getting there. Just a couple more weeks. Need to add Artorias as a greatsword? Where the fuck am I going? Maybe. I mean, it'd pretty much just be like, you know, a greatsword with Lion's Claw. And I already have Lion's Claw, so. Wouldn't be that special. They should add a purple smelter demon. Now we're talking. What Nightfarer do you think you would like the most? I don't know, probably the Wilder or the... I don't know, probably the Executioner for like single play. Maybe. I don't know. The Raider looks pretty fun too. I end up playing like all of them pretty much equally, I guess. I don't think I'm gonna have like one more than the other. I mean, pretty well, but like, you know. I try to play them all equally. Just fuck around with everything. Because, you know, I'm a content creator. I have to go and eventually, like, rank all this shit and talk about the best stuff for all the different characters. Wilder's the Ryu of this game. Yeah, when I played the network test, the Wilder was, like, the most complete class. It just felt the best to play. It was complete. It was fantastic. Those class breakdown vids are gonna be fire. Yeah. I mean, I already did rank them based on the network test, so I ranked the classes there. Once that Artoria skin, what for the Wilder? Would be cool. Smo's great hammer with a unique skill. A Realm remake, but instead of spiders, it's albinoric archers. Do you know what all the Night Rain classes and unique weapon movesets are? Kinda, yeah. We don't know what the unique katana moveset's gonna be, though. We haven't seen anything of the Executor, and we don't really know exactly what the Revenant's gonna be. Like, for sure. I can actually level this up more. Every playthrough you have to search for weapons in Night Rain. Do you think they'll be farming? No, there's no farming, no. Every single time that you kill like a certain, just clear it like a point of interest, there's gonna be like drops, and then you could go pick shit up. There's no farming at all, no. It's like a very fast-paced, like, quick game. Like, you just run from area to area, kill things, move on to the next area. There's no like sticking around, waiting around, no exploring, none of that shit. Just run. You just run, kill stuff, and hope that you get good loot and build something based on the loot that you got. Cool. Farming levels. Plus 20, fantastic. Can you guarantee legendary weapons? No. At least not based on the network test from what we played. But maybe like at certain points of interest, like the randomized like events that pop up throughout the game, maybe if you go clear out those like specific things, it might guarantee like a legendary weapon. Like if you go down that big like volcano thing that we saw in the overview trailer. I got shot out of the sky by a Golem Archer in Night Rain. That'll do it. Look at this big dum-dum just standing there. Carrying that fucking shield on its head. Wouldn't that be uncomfortable? Fire giant smash. You excited for random event NPC invitations? I don't know. Spike base on the fire giant? Nah, this is gonna do way more damage. I'm gonna proc bleed like once with a spike mace. He's like super resistant bleed. I'll probably use it against maybe the Godskin Door and stuff. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, not close. Oh. Oh, I was gonna get a stance break as well. Okay, thank God he gave me some decent RNG. I missed the eye. Okay, Night Rain has adaptability and circle jump. Sounds lit. No, don't get hit by that. Oh, what is this RNG? Oh, I missed. Oh, whatever. Bleed gets overrated sometimes. Does it? And that's pretty broken. But you know, some weapons are better for bleed builds, more so than others, you know? I took damage. Put your hand down right here. I hate this game. God, you're so fucking boring. God damn. Oh shit. Are there new movesets or just do they just do different damage? No, there's new movesets. Like every single character with their own whatever weapon they start off with that particular weapon category, they get a unique and different moveset. So like the Duchess has like their own dagger, but like every single dagger that they use gets that specific and unique moveset. The Wilder for their great swords, the Guardian with their halberds, the Raider with the great hammers, it seems like. The Executor or Executioner, whatever the fuck it's called. I think it's Executor. But we have a different katana moveset. Yeah. Shit like that. Now sometimes the movesets are not even for better. And it seems like the Raider moveset that he gets seems like a much slower version of like the regular Great Hammer moveset, which is kind of annoying. So, we'll see. We shall see how it ends up being. But there's some that like just do look like they're just more powerful. Like the dagger moveset seems like it's much faster than like the regular dagger moveset for the Duchess. The Wilder moveset seems like it's similar speeds, but like you get more variation. I can already say with more variation because you actually don't even get poking attacks. So when you actually pick up a claymore with the Wilder, you kind of lose out on having the poking attack.
I have learned this world and death. Are you prepared to commit?
What platform do you think you'll mainly play Night Rain on? PC. Is the multi-hit talismans and thorny tier that are usually used with bleed builds that put in most of the work? Sometimes this raw damage output is better, yeah, but like that bleed is still pretty broken. Like you do like a flat 15% damage to an enemy's health when you just proc it, and you can do it like, you know, 3 times back to back. Like you could proc bleed pretty quickly. And then when you have the buffs that just boost your damage even further, like the Lord of Blood Excitation, the White Mask, or Sacred Bloody Flesh, that's like bigger of a boost than the multi-hit talismans and the thorny tier. So I don't know, they're pretty broken. But you're having both together is definitely beneficial, yeah. But sometimes just not even having a bleed build, then just going this raw damage output is perfectly fine. Sometimes even better, yeah. Like people always go like a bleed infused like bandits or a bleed infused gargoyles, twin blades, and power sense those, but like you can just go like strength or dexterity based. And arguably just output just as much damage, but without having to like, you know, need to proc bleed. And when you fight enemies that can't be procced with bleed, it's still gonna be broken. Can you use any kind of weapon from the class that you start with? Yeah. So you can start off with a Duchess, which starts with a dagger, and then end up using like a colossal weapon if you wanted to. And there's like no requirements either, so you can... Or there's requirements based on level, but not stats. It's like sometimes you have to be like at level 7 to like equip like a certain weapon. Like for legendary weapons, I think you need to be at least like level 12 or some shit. But the thing is, it's not going to be optimal to have like a colossal weapon be paired alongside a Duchess, because every single character has their own stats. Like they have their own base stats, like, you know, strength, dexterity, and the Duchess is not going to have much strength, so it's not going to be worth it. But in the like the in the network test, all those stats were hidden. You couldn't actually see them, so you couldn't actually see the character's base stats at all. I'm not sure if they changed that or not. Hopefully they fucking did. I can level up more. Get some endurance. Level 69. Nice. Go with the Spite Club for... Actually, no. I want to go use this again. I want to go Guard Counter. Go Guard Counter. Any games like Sekiro or Lies of P parry? There are games that have like parrying and deflecting based systems out there. Yeah. I mean, Lords of the Fallen is one of them. Pretty sure, what's it fucking called? Kazan. That game has deflecting too, I believe, yeah. Feels like most Souls games nowadays just have to have deflecting in them. Better make an onion boy skin for the raider? Yeah. The funny thing is, I actually said, like, skins based on other characters as, like, a fucking joke. I was like, they're gonna have a Solaire skin and a Gwyn skin in the game. And then, like, there's a trailer. It's like, hey, look, here's a fucking Solaire skin. What weapons do you think you're gonna beat with every Souls next? I don't know. We haven't decided yet. The Surge has a parry system. There you go. Now, should I block with this thing? 38 guard boost. It's not optimal, is it? So let's go one-hand this bitch and let's go guard counter. Go upgrade this weapon and the shield. I hate people like the parry system in Expedition. Do they? Let's go up it all the way. Fuck it, why not? Good enough. Fighting the Canehurst Hunter. Fuck that guy. Any advice? I never fight him, so I have no advice. I'm sorry. I did not just skip the Godskin door. I just like walked around their boss room to get to the closer bonfire. Or the closer grace. You can't skip the Godskin door. Not with like, you know, legit means, I guess. I fucking hate that attack. Why do I even bother trying sometimes? That was the most bullshit fucking sequence. Start again. That was so fucking bullshit. Look at the start off with that attack that just hits me from behind. So I can't actually block that shit. That's disgusting. Start again. Craziest thing you've seen when you were in public? I don't know, I kind of forget. Everything that you see. Thank you, Cragblade. If it didn't Cragblade there, that would have survived. I'm sorry, what? Blade of Calling Run? I've done one of those, but it was like a while ago. No, you don't. Give me a stance break. Could have picked up like the dagger talisman, I guess. I'm not bothered though. We'll get the Blade of Mercy once we go to the DLC. I should miss me, because I'm lower to the ground. And another stance break, a light attack, and then riposte. Have you done a Dark Souls 2 run with that ring that makes your bare fist do good damage, or the Vanquisher seal? No. I have not done a bare fist run in Dark Souls 2. Not a regular fist run in Dark Souls 2, but like fist up and run. GG. Okay. Spiked Club. We're going Spiked Club Gaming. When I delivered pizza, I saw some crazy shit. Yeah, I bet you would. God counters are good. They are. Very good. Let's go up this bad boy all the way. We're not going to use a shield for Malekith. It's not going to be the most ideal thing. I could have picked up weapons like the ringed finger and shit, but like the ringed finger is like just the worst charged heavy attack. The weapon kind of sucks. Get some nice hyper armor though. That's about it. But you already get hyper armor, but it's just better hyper armor. Whatever. See, I'd very much like if I grabbed one of the multi-hit talismans. No bother to get one though. Will you play Night Rain with viewers? Yeah, sure. Any advice for a Dark Souls 3 dagger run after losing all my savings gambling? Yeah, any dagger is perfectly fine, honestly. Just spam R1. The Brigand Twin Daggers get like insane DPS too, just spam for those. Go Wild Strikes, Heavy Infusion. When's the next fashion contest? I don't know. We might do one before Night Rain, we'll see. Probably not going to turn it into a video this time, but I might just make it a stream. We'll see. The last fashion contest wasn't anything crazy, honestly. Guys, that's a pretty weak game. Actually, we might do it again for like the Tarnished edition. When I get some new armor sets. Might make it a bit interesting. The ringed finger hammer is Rykard's 7th finger according to the lore. It does look like it. Is it possible to do a tank build in Dark Souls 2 like the Endure build? It's possible to make some builds that are good at tanking, potentially. But it's not going to be anything like the Endure build because there's no Endure in Dark Souls 2. And honestly, armor in that game is kind of fucking, like, borderline useless too. Like, you'll probably tank, like, 1 or 2 extra hits if you have, like, a maxed out leveled Havel set compared to being naked. Like, there really isn't much of a difference. It's more just for, like, poise and fashion, I guess. Doesn't Vought Hammer work like Endure there? Let's talk about Dark Souls 2, not Dark Souls 3. Yeah, Dark Souls 3 has Perseverance, which, like, hammers and great hammers get Perseverance. But Dark Souls 2, there's no skill. There's no skills in that game. And your Perseverance in Dark Souls 3 is basically the same thing as Endure. It lasts like a couple seconds longer, but like the damage negation buff doesn't last as long. But like the whole hype armor buff does. Well, like actually the whole damage negation buff lasts out the entire duration, but only the first couple seconds is like the good damage negation boost. Whereas Endure in this game lasts 3 seconds, but like you get the whole 3 seconds worth of the 45% damage negation. So like they're both kind of pretty decent. But Endure builds are better in Elden Ring because like stamina cost is lower. So you can just like spam attacks a lot easier and it'll consume like less stamina and stuff. And whereas in Dark Souls 3, you can't really do the same thing because if you're spamming things like light attacks and shit, like your stamina is going to get drained pretty quickly. So you kind of like stand there the entire time and just fucking just tank. Lucifer, thank you for the follow. Fully upgraded Vengal set on Darks 2 took like 10% more damage. Yeah. Yeah, armor is like pretty much useless in that game. You guys like run around naked. Unless you just want poise. Poise is pretty important, so. But yeah, the damage negation is not. That's like for the most part, just like stack it up on damage negation buffs and rings or whatnot, and think like the best thing you can do for tanking in that game is using a shield. It's not really a tank build then. Kind of. Good Bloodborne builds already done. Ludwig's Holy Blade, Moonlight Sword, and the Soul Spear. You gotta do the Whirligig Sword next. Lagaris is will top weapon. Stop it. There could be some like fun like builds that you can make for like arcane and you want to use things like tools as well. Can you watch the cutscene? Sure, Kara. Whatever you want. Just gonna keep spamming. Try and proc bleed. Actually, I'll wait a little bit. Pre-proc this. Then get back in there. Alrighty. I don't know where armor dogs is typical stamina regen tied to equipment load. Yeah, true. Another fantastic decision about that. Is my cat in my room? I don't know where she is. What kind of build to be the most proficient in Night Rain when you can't expect what you'll get each playthrough? I don't know. We don't know what the meta is gonna be yet, or like what stuff that's gonna be good. Pretty much like a combination of just spamming status effects and what the fuck are these bots? Oh my god. What the hell are these bots, man? Jeez. Hold up a second, we gotta go fucking mute this shit now. Okay, we'll do it later. Kill this boss first. Why didn't we skip this mid cutscene? Because Kara wanted to see it. He got caught on the pillow and it still hit me. Crazy. A bleed proc. I don't know why I didn't roll straight away. Anyway, let's go mute this shit. Alerts. I don't know what the hell, where this even comes from. Mute that shit. Alerts. Mute that shit. Jeez. So what's like the purpose of that? Why do people do that? Just like make bots and then just like now I have 100 more followers. Like what does that give me? Doesn't equate to like money or more views, I guess. As all those bots are in the, they're not in the stream right now. Had more people follow me than actually have viewers right now. Wait, give me a second. Meta video is about to be fire. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of hard to try and test certain things out because it's gonna be very RNG based. I mean, thankfully there is like a damage testing grounds where you can test out the weapons and shit, but like it's all the same weapons in this game, so it's like, kind of more want to test them out and see how they perform, how much stance damage they do and stuff against certain bosses, or like what's the. Did my game just fucking crash? I just quit out the game. I just quit out. What the hell? My local store is open for a midnight launch for the Switch 2. That's so cool. I can go pick up my Switch 2 at midnight. So I can play Mario Kart for $100. That's so cool. I remember picking up my PS5 like early in the morning. There was like a whole line of people. Day one. And people were there with like cameras and stuff. When I got my PS5 and I brought it back, like, oh my god, look at the PS5. It looks so cool. You like Nintendo games? Nintendo's cool, yeah. I like some of the games. I don't like Nintendo as a company, but like, yeah, I like the games. I like Mario Kart. I'm looking forward to playing the new Donkey Kong game. So yeah. And I'll probably play the new Pokemon stuff too. Despite, you know, Pokemon being kind of shit lately also. Second phase me. Actually, stand up. We're gonna charge heavy attack. So now he has less than 40 points. I hit him with one more charge heavy attack and a light attack, and then he should have stance broke there. Wait, he's got a stance break here, so that's fine. Oh, I missed. And I missed again. And now he reset his poise. Oh my god, how did that even happen? I'm upset. Oh, come on, dude. Stance break. Ever mess with VR games? Yeah, I played like is it Beat Saber? That game's pretty cool. I played VR Skyrim for like 5 minutes. I played Alexander, thank you for the follow. If that's not a bot, we don't know. But thank you, man. Something else. The Astrobot. There was like a VR Astrobot game. That one was pretty good. But yeah, that's about it. They're charging money for the tutorial? Yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah, don't buy the tutorial for money. It doesn't even look that good of a fucking game anyway. Like, it just... Like, the PS5 literally came with Astrobot for free. Wild. I'm not bothered to go do stuff, so we're gonna go use Cheat Engine to drop... Oh, my game crashed, so I can't use Cheat Engine right now. Great, fantastic. Love that. Just wanted to let you know your streams always help me out a lot through tough times, so thank you. You're welcome, Tom. Sorry that you're going through some stuff, but I'm glad that my streams can help. Your stream gave me depression. You're welcome. Time to rub Marika's hammer? Yes. Let's go use a Spice Club against Gideon and probably Godfrey. And then probably use a Stone Club against Rider Beast and use the Marika's hammer for Moog in some parts of the DLC. Because that Noxus flowing hammer as well. I forgot the Noxus flowing hammer. That thing sucks. So I'm good on not using that. Your stream ruined my life. I'm sorry. Why do you want to beat me with a club? Because it's funny. Your streams help distract me from the loss of Dream and now Latte. I'm sorry. Sorry, Kimmy. We're at F's for Dream and Latte. Do I have backstab here, I guess? I guess I backstab. But I'm glad I can help you guys. No, don't heal, you slut. Don't do that either. Thank God he was not facing me. Blood Flame Blade is good. Is a Stone Club the best hammer because of the R1s and the high air? Yeah, the damage is high. The R1s honestly is more of a downside because like the speeds are basically the exact same. I think like the first light attack might be a bit faster, but like outside of that, the speeds are pretty much the same as a regular hammer, but it's just less variation. Because like the regular hammer gets like, you know, the better lunge and like the horizontal swipes and stuff. Even like one-handed, you can get the horizontal swipes. But like the club, it's just like downward slam. Like it looks like it's supposed to be faster, but like when you look at the frame data, it's pretty much like the same speeds. Maybe because like he's just moving more, because you have to go up and down. Or it isn't like more like fluid movement side to side. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. About the same. Chickens eat dumb stuff. I believe Latte ate some inedible stuff. Aw. I'm sorry. Not Latte too? I know. They got Latte. Strength. Actually, we got some vigor. And then some strength. Consult or Millennia hardest boss? Probably Millennia. I mean, no, she took more problems from me in my first playthrough. But like, to be fair, when I first fought Millennia, what am I doing? I only just started the game, right? So I had like a lot more experience and like a much better. I don't want to say a much better build against Radahn, but definitely had more health. That's for sure. When I first started playing Elden Ring, I only had like 40 vigor or some shit for the most part. Like 40 to 45 vigor. I was not speccing into much. And so yeah, Millennia is like a much more just like complex boss. She has like much more like different combos. Like combos that she can like cancel and like continue, and then yeah, she's just much more harder to like memorize and like master the fight. Whereas like Radahn is more straightforward. It's like a lot of like visual clutter and like small openings and type shit. And he's not as easy to cheese as Millennia. So I think this Millennia is like harder to try and get with an average build, if you're not going like a cheesy build. Edge is more difficult to master as well. Like if you're doing like a level 1 run with like a dagger, let's say, Millennia's is going to be harder like every single time. For me at least. What the fuck is this big? What the hell are you doing? I think I can turn my alerts back on now. I think the 100 followers are now finished, right?
The Elden Ring resteth close at hand.
Pre-nerf PCR was harder, was it? I don't know. I mean, I beat PCR in like 3 hours with like the beast claws, and Millennia took me like 8 hours. But as soon as I like actually got a shield and just blocked fucking waterfowl dance, so it was pretty easy. But I don't know, if I'm doing like a level 1 run for like both bosses, like I did a level 1 run pretty quick after I beat the game for the first time, and Radahn was not that bad in my level 1 run, but level 1 Millennia took me a long time. Maybe because I was more experienced in the game, I guess, I don't know. And like Radahn has like some similar attacks from the previous games, and also in Elden Ring. But I know he's still more straightforward as a boss. He doesn't have as many mix-ups, anywhere near as many mix-ups as Millennia. And he's got like, I don't know. Yeah. And honestly, you can just proc like Rot on Radahn pretty quickly, and that can do like his entire first phase. Like, I don't have to do any damage. I find it striped just a bit faster. He should transform after this, right? Surely he does it now. Take me to the second phase. Where's my blade proc? Stance break at least? You. Ooh. Try to get fancy with it, eh? I feel like I could try and stand. I could have stance broke him there, I think. If we hit him with like one more attack, I could have stance broke him. Let's go hit him from the back for the win. And we're gonna bleed proc too.
Thy strength befits.
Now I fight as Horaloo, warrior. Okay, give me some of that, give me some of that. Let's go spec into some faith and preparation for the Marika's hammer. Okay, spiked tier. We're gonna go back to the good old stone club. I kind of go deflecting as well. Go get the deflecting tier at the beginning of the DLC. Axe Talisman. Oh, we're gonna get the shot of Alexander. I completely forgot about that. Alexander's probably still back at Radon. Let's go kill him there. I'll just go drop it, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna go to the DLC with the Marik's hammer. Kill every single boss quickly with that. Which should be good because the bosses are really weak to holy damage over there. Do you fight Millennia this run? Yeah, go fight Millennia. We'll see. Give me a stance break. That would have been killed before he stood up, but I mistimed it because I'm bad at the game. I've been watching on YouTube, but never followed you on Twitch. My bad. How could you, Sleepy? I trusted you. Thought you were a real fan. I'm kidding. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, man. I didn't have my alerts turned on because there was a bunch of like bots that went ahead and followed. So yours like got mixed in between. So I'm sorry. But thank you, man. I'm not gonna check out his copy pasta. I gotta see it on Discord when I go to the Discord. If you guys haven't joined the Discord, !Discord. You'll delete Putress on night so fast? Pretty much. Worst game you've played? Balan Wonderworld. Big, what the fuck? Oh, that was gonna stance break him, but I took too long because I suck at the video game. We should get a stance break here, right? Yeah, charge heavy attack and then go for the riposte. Let's go on Alexander. How things, buddy? Wait, do you have the following thing turned on, Kara? You can go turn that off now, if you have it on. Now I fight as Horaloo, warrior. I didn't run far enough. No! Oh, I suck. I'm the worst. I hit him. Okay.
Bruh.
The best way to dodge Elden stars, you just ignore it. Unless you're doing a level 1 run. Then don't ignore it. GG. Long and hard. I put rocks on top of my rocks and then the rock wins. Hell yeah. Okay, let's go kill the Moog dude. Let's go teleport there though. Do Millennia? Fine, we'll go do Millennia. Go kill Moog, then do Millennia. Can you show my build? Yeah, it's sure. It's just got lots of vigor and I got lots of strength. Get some more faith going on. I can try and get Golden Vow spell. It's got the strength and the spiked tier and it's charged heavy attack build. There's nothing too crazy. It's not even optimized either. But we actually are going to go use Wild Strike's Blood Flame Blade against this dude because, you know, Blade is pretty broken. So I get the Thorny tier. Why is this cheat engine not loading? It's not responding. Why? I want to get the Thorn. That's fine. He's gonna die anyway. Who cares? Wild Strike should kill him, by the way. Actually, let's go. I want to get a. God damn it! Just load. I want to get the Shard of Alexander. Fine. I was gonna kill him. Blame cheat engine chat. It's not my fault. I do think Night Realm will have content from Sekiro and Bloodborne. No. Sekiro, there might be a chance, but I don't think they will. I think Bandai just be like, no, just take from Dark Souls. And Bloodborne, they don't own Bloodborne. That's Sony. So. Don't blame Lee, blame cheat engine. Are we complaining about a jumping attack? What jumping attack that Millennia does? What are you talking about? Like in the second phase when she jumps up, or I'm confused. What jumping attack? I just witnessed a murder. You guys saw nothing. You guys saw nothing. I should actually spec it to like another FP flask. Try and remember afterwards. Okay, come here. You don't have to be like this. Oh my god, this is just be normal, please. Charged heavy attack. I was gonna go for it all the way. All the way. Hopefully we get the one cycle. Come on, give me another blade proc right there. Oh, we're not gonna get the one cycle. No. This game sucks. We didn't get the one cycle. See, if I had the Thorny tier and the Shard of Alexander, I would have got the one cycle. Oh well. Let's go get the Barracus Hammer and upgrade that bad boy. I need 12 dexterity. Yuck. Yuck, yuck. Strengthen armament. I need Somber Stones. I didn't actually drop any Somber Stones with Cheat Engine. My bad. I forgot. Cool, fantastic. Okay, let's go put some points into dexterity. And then, should I get to 25 faith? Nice. That's for Golden Bow. What you gotta grab right now? A Golden Bow, talismans, shot of Alex. Cool. Fantastic. Let's go get some random person's armor set. Let's go buy Radagon's armor set. Oh wait, there is none. Hell yeah. How would you fix flails? Ugh. Actually give them spinning chain as an Ash of War. Number 1. Let them be able to like use the heavy attack around a shield. Let us like charge up the heavy attack while you have a shield active. That's 1. And make them larger. Make them I don't know. Do more stance damage too. Make them do just much stance damage the great hammer with a charged heavy attack. Is spinning chain that good? No, that's the funny thing. It's not even that good. Like, it's decent, but I don't know. They're just awful. I don't know. Honestly, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go fight Millennia first. And then what we're gonna do also is just teleport from boss to boss in the DLC. We're gonna have to deflect into. Let's go deflect Millennial and fuck her up with this. This would be fun. We're gonna try to play Elden Ring as bosses or enemies. I don't have that in mind now. Charge attack speeds need to be reduced. It's ridiculous how slow it is for how little value. Yeah. They're kind of weird weapons. I don't know how to even balance them. Just completely rework them. That DLC reverse handblade giving spinning drops Radagon like armor. Who? Oh, the aesthetic loincloth and stuff? Yeah, kinda. Nice deflect, idiot. I should have picked up the, what do you call it? Oh, God. Nice fucking dodge. God, I suck so much. Should pick up the Blade of Mercy. This might go bad. Fine. Okay, she literally stance breaks in one attack. And I missed. And I missed. And I missed. Why am I like this? I deserve to die there. That was 100% the stupidest play I've ever made. Like, how did I miss? I'm so annoyed now. See, that's the one. You took out Waterfell Dance? I missed multiple dodges, I did stupid dumb things. Put on the shot of Alex, I already have it on. Why are you running back there for? Honestly, I have the deflects here. What am I doing? Why am I even trying to dodge anyway? I don't need a dodge. Have the deflecting tier. Stance break. Oh, she got a hyper armor there. You're a slut. Back to back. Ah, the stupid recovery frames. I'm just gonna overcharge every attack. If I did a riposte there, she wouldn't have went to the second phase because of the stupid bug. Actually, I'm not gonna use it. I have no FP. Save it for when I want to use the skill. Please, I get enough in time. Ah, it's fine. That does split damage? What am I doing? I missed! Hold up a second. That knocks you back? I mean, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, true. I have no blue flasks. I very much appreciate it if you just like stood still and just let me hit you. Thank you. I'll go dodge here and go charge every attack. She's gonna stance break anyway, so. Thank you, deflecting tier, for all that you do. You're amazing. Thank you very much.
Extraordinary.
Extraordinary.
The true Dear Mikola. Dearest Mikola.
Will untricked one-handed bloodletter hammer be in the hammer video? No, because it's not that good, honestly. And I wasn't gonna bother counting that, because so like, even if it was decent. What am I doing? I don't need this much endurance. Give me some strength. Give me some good old damage. Actually, you know what? Yeah, damage, fuck it. Get some bigger too. Oh, no, I wanted mind. God damn it, it's fine. We can go reload flasks. Give me 4 FP flasks so I can spam skill. Okay, time to run from boss to boss. Let's go drop some skibbity fragments. Do you think Millennia has improved upon Sister Freyda and Lady Maria boss? I think I like Millennia then more so than both of those bosses. I know I like Maria a lot, but I know the third phase of Maria is kind of annoying sometimes, but you know, so is Millennia, so. Yeah. And Freyda's pretty cool. But I think I like her the least out of those two. Can't remember another hammer in Bloodborne. I have to go back and watch your recent hammer run. It was just Tonatress and Boomhammer. Those are the only ones. Like, yeah, like the Bloodletter, like one-handed kind of counts as a hammer. It looks like a mace, really. It looks pretty cool, but like, it's just like a generic hammer. Nothing in terms of like good damage. Like the Bloodletter, the whole thing is using it like with a Blood Tinge build and having it transformed, which is kind of more like a Great Hammer. The Amygdala arm, not transformed as like a club. But like same thing kind of applies. You kind of use it just for the transform version, unless you want like a faster heavy attack, I guess. It's not even that bad. Just the untransformed. amygdala arm, but like I don't know, the range and damage is not really quite there.
We beg of thee, rise.
And like maybe the Whirligig Saw untransformed too, but you know, same thing. Marika's hammer is mid. Sure, buddy. What's the best hammer in the series so far? Marika's hammer or Blacksmith hammer in Dark Souls 2? I don't value the Blacksmith hammer. Let's talk about the Craftsman's hammer? I think the Craftsman's hammer gets number 1. Even though it doesn't get the most damage, it just gets like the best stats. Twinkling Titanite to get it early in the game. Best moveset. Just good. But it gets like middle of the pack types of damage. But it gets the most poise damage and counter damage, which is like arguably more important. Favorite boss? And why is it Artorias? What, like in Dark Souls 1 or just like the whole thing? Infinite Hyper Armor. I thought you were doing the other one. I thought he was doing that. Give me that fat stance break, please. Thank you very much. I forgot to get the Blade of Mercy. That's better to have than the Ritual Sword Talisman, honestly. Okay, don't get hit with the lightning. Nice, good timing. Ah, not good. I was gonna go drop the Blade of Mercy. I think Mesmer's my favorite out of all the games. Yeah, Mesmer's pretty good. You stink? Yeah, kinda. Millennia is my favorite, then it'd be Slave Knight Gale. Yeah, I like Gale the best too. How much stance damage? There's 42 stance damage for the Marika's hammer at point blank range, which is more than a charged heavy attack. Fuck you. But obviously a charged heavy attack is faster, so. But this does more damage. And send enemies flying into the air, unless you're a big boss like this. What the fuck am I doing? Okay, I'm getting annoyed. It was like just spamming attacks for no reason. It leaves you wide open for the Marika's hammer. It has pretty quick recovery frames. It's not really. They actually buffed the recovery frames of the Marika's hammer, so you can roll out of it pretty quickly. It used to be pretty long animation, but no, they changed it. They made it faster and quicker recovery frames, like some update some time ago. Stance break. Why can't I pre-order GTA 6 on my PS4? You can't like spam the L1 button like you can without the deflecting tier. With the deflecting tier. Stupid. Oh, I hate this boss. You're so annoying. Every attack is gonna just be like AoE spam, knocking you to the ground. I can't even benefit of the deflecting tier. It's like, you're disgusting. Oh my god. Please. Thank god the lightning phase is done. Try and block this and guard counter it. No, we'll get knocked backwards again. Fantastic. I get knocked backwards by that attack too. At least I can get a guard counter up there, but you know, it would have been faster if every attack. I have no fucking FP. Jump over that with this one, and then we'll crash right in towards him, and then we just finish him up and kill him. Stupid boss fight. Take me to Rolana. An actual fun boss sometimes. Goodness me. Gold breaker satisfying? Yes. I just broke up with my girlfriend because she didn't watch Yui with me. Completely understandable. Get rid of her. I used to be forced to sit to the full stand-up animation before the roll, yeah. And like the animation itself was like slower too. It was like just as long as like Radagon's attack. But they made the whole animation faster. Great Katana God Counters are underrated? Are they? I don't remember them being that good. Might be wrong. Oh, how did I fuck that up? Hello? Wasn't my controller being shit connection down here? Maybe it was. What? I'm so confused. I'm confused on that one. I had to be because of the controller connection. Oh no, there's not even fucking working. What the hell was that about? Hello? Controller? What? I was like, for sure, I'm like, I swear I clicked every single parry. Like, I timed every single one correctly. There's no way. Okay. Disconnect my Bluetooth dongle. Reconnect that bitch. How do you have all the graces? Cheat engine. I just like teleporting through the, No, the controller's still on. It wasn't the battery. It was still connected too, so I didn't understand. It just randomly just stopped. Like, I had the connection light on too. So I don't understand what happened there. Turn on. Bro, what the fuck is this bullshit? And I want to play a mouse and keyboard. I don't know how to. Okay. Let's grab the second controller. You, connect. What the hell is going on? Now it's not even connecting at all. What did you fucking do? How does this randomly just stop? I'm sick of this fucking PC. Bluetooth is turned off. What do you mean it's turned off? How do you... why is it turned off? Turn on Bluetooth? What do you mean turn on? The dongle is fucking plugged in. What do you mean turn it off? Did my dongle just break? I heard it like the... I just unplugged it and I heard a sound. It heard a... That means it's plugged in and it's working. And now I heard the turning on sound. And now my camera froze because it just probably fucked up the motherboard. What the hell? Everything's gonna be so fine. Where the fuck is my mouse? I can't even see my mouse. Did my mouse disconnect and break too? Oh my god. My keyboard doesn't even fucking connect and work. What the hell? That new PC that is not getting built fast enough and coming in. I bought a new PC, chat. And it hasn't come in yet. was getting ready to fight the good bosses. Aha, we're back. Maybe we're back. My controller and my not controller. My mouse is now working. Camera, deactivate. We're back. Okay, that's one step. Controller, connect. Aha, we're so back. Everything is so fine. Complete non-issue. Complete non-issue. 5090 incoming? Yeah, I got a 5090, yeah. Come here. Okay, I need to get my stamina back. I thought you were gonna stance break there. That's understandable. We're gonna deflect this. That hurts a lot more than I should have. That makes sense. Charged heavy attack. I won, I beat her, she's dead. Do you even build your own PC? No. I'm not gonna build my own PC. Fuck that shit. I'm good on all that. Okay, teleport to the hippo. What's the full specs? It was a fucking so the 5090, like a Ryzen 7 9000 something. I fucking forget it already. 32 gig RAM, and I have like 4 terabyte SSD. Not a real gamer. I'm not gonna spend thousands of dollars on computer parts to build it for the first time, just for me to fuck it up and then lose everything and lose my warranty and fuck up thousands of dollars worth of stuff. I'm just gonna buy it. And besides, you can't even buy a fucking 5090 by itself anyway. They're all like sold out. So let's buy a pre-built one. I get warranty with it. And it's gonna be arguably just as fucking expensive. And I have the peace of mind of not having to worry about. I got mixed up. I thought they were doing the other one, and the other one you can outspace it. You can't outspace that one. It covers the entire arena, that one. Okay, can we stop now? Why do I have to suck so much? Come back. Not good. We're so fine right now. God damn it. Your Elden Ring build crafting skills is 10 times harder than building a PC. I'm good on all that shit. I mean, either way, the fucking PC is free because I can just claim it on tax because I do this as a job. So I just buy a pre-built one. I don't have to build it. I don't have to go worry about which parts connect really well or like do research and stuff. But is this one gonna synergize well with this one and do this shit and put it together? It's like, or I can just buy it and it's all gonna come at the same time, already built for me. There we go. D-Link. D-Link? D-Link? I don't know. Thank you for the follow. See, that's how it's supposed to work the first time, and I didn't, because I suck. We're going for it again, I don't care. That's gonna hurt. Oh, we're so fine. The power of the Marika's hammer. Marika's hammer again. Tank all that shit. Infinite hype armor. You're letting the fear control me? I'm letting convenience control me. That's what I'm letting. If you were to go, I can't even buy a 5090 right now if I wanted to. Like, the only, only places that actually have a 5090 available are the ones that have pre-built PCs. So. Every single time you go to try to find a 5090, every single one is sold out. And they go for like 6 fucking grand over here. Or, I could just buy a whole fucking PC by itself with all the fucking parts for like 7,500. Everything included. I could buy this 5090, take apart all like the parts themselves and sell them individually and probably make a profit. That's so much more here? Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure they go for that much. Let's go look it up. 5090. There you go. 5600, 5600, 5700. That's the whole PC. So yeah, or I could just like, I could buy the whole card by itself for like almost 6 grand, or I can buy a whole pre-built PC with it included for 7,500, right? Like, I forgot to level up. Alrighty. And the thing is, if I'm claiming it on tax anyway, I can just have the one receipt. And I have to buy from 10 different places and have them all come at once and be like, hey, look, I'm claiming all this shit. And it's like, who cares? Just do it for me. There's the money. There's the receipt. 2 years warranty. Say less. Golden Hippo was a great boss and Bloodborne is a good game. Claiming it on tax? Yes, my fuck. I do this for work. It's my job.
Mongrel intruder.
Mongrel intruder. Isn't the hottest Elden Ring player out there? True. I thought he was in the other one. Oh, come on, dude. That's gonna hit me because I fucking rolled too late. Stance break? Oh, second phase. I don't think actually stance break anyway. So maybe we can get a stance break as soon as the second phase starts. If I actually landed that attack directly, then maybe it would have. Maybe it would have. Hello? I shouldn't have blocked. I don't know why I blocked. I should have just tanked the attack. I tried to deflect it, and if I deflected it, I would have been fine. But... how many hours in Elden Ring you got? I mean, over 4,000. You're beating Mesmer with his mother's hammer? True. She probably beat him with it as a child too. Damn. Any chance for an Expedition 33 playthrough? Maybe eventually. We'll see. Nightreign comes out in 2 weeks. I don't know what I'm going to be doing until then. Building a PC is a different hobby overall. Yeah, I don't find any interest in doing something like that, honestly. Oh, I stance broke him mid-air. And I didn't even take any damage too. That's tough. Sometimes if you deflect something and guard counter straight away, sometimes it doesn't do like the whole knocking back effect. Because that attack normally sends you flying. If you try to block it normally. But I think if you're really fast, you can get it off in time. Ah, she does my FP flask too. Whatever. What happened? It just cancelled my stupid... It cancelled my thing. Run away. No, I hate that attack. Are you attending Kaisenat Streamer University? Sure. I knew it was gonna happen. I don't know why I did that. Charged heavy. Deflect. Guard cannon. Like knocks you back right into it. It's beautiful. You know, we're gonna trade out with this one. Oh, one, I thought I was gonna get hyper armor there, and two, I never thought I was gonna take that much damage, but that's fine. We're going for it for the win. Wow. Wow. Why didn't that do damage? This finite's great sort of stupid OP with Flame Spear? Yeah, it puts in work. So we get to fight him again, it's not a big deal. Not first try washed? Yeah, I suck. Do you think DS3 bosses feel kind of bored because of their slow pace? I don't know. I mean, like, they're still fast paced than the earlier games. Like, they're still faster paced than Dark Souls 1, 2, and Demon Souls, right? So. They're still challenging enough. I don't know. If it still feel too easy to you, I think it's time to start doing some challenge runs, you know? I'm going for it. Oh, I got a stance break there as a second phase started. That's whatever. I'm going for it. No, I didn't. You don't have hyper armor as soon as it starts. You silly goofball. Which Elden Ring character counting bosses would be unemployed? All of them, really. What jobs are there to do? Die.
America, a curse upon thee.
First try? Yep, first try. Didn't get hit a single time. Just gotta kill Commander Gaius. Continue the boss rush mode. That is the DLC. Time for getting it to put the fries in the bag. What's the best weapon for sword dance? You can put that shit on a fucking great axe. It's kind of crazy. I don't know. A rusted ankle, executioner's great axe. One of those. Can do pretty well. Okay, now how much damage am I gonna take to this? Yeah, because it hits you twice when you have hyper armor. To be expected. Do it again. Thank you. Stance break. That's fine. That's fucking bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I had no stamina there. Oh my god. I timed it correctly, but I had no stamina. Is your throat scratchy? Yeah. I'm still like recovering from my sickness, so. But yeah, it's been scratchy. All day, basically. That was gonna stance break him, and it missed. God damn it. getting Wallace and Gromit level of frames. What? I deflected it. I deflected that one. I still did so much stamina damage, that's crazy. Okay, jump up. Cragblade and Executionist Great Axe solo the DLC? Yeah, can put in some work. Oh, you can't actually like cancel the animation with a guard counter. Or with a block, I mean. We're gonna do our rolling. That makes sense. We're gonna get a 1 cycle here. No, we're not gonna get a 1 cycle here. Oh, we did get a kind of like a 1 cycle here. Nice. Is Saba sleeping? I don't know where the fuck she is. She's probably somewhere sleeping, yeah. Normally she sleeps around about this time of day. When I'm like streaming and stuff. She takes it upon herself to sleep then, because I'm busy. Cool. Let's go fight Romina. Romina! Godric 100, number 1 unemployed Elden Ring boss? Yeah. I am in war out my home. You're in war out your home. What does that mean? Don't forget Putrescent Knight? Yeah, maybe. The fashion is whack. It matches perfectly with my helmet. And my head, I mean. My face. Would you rather traverse the Lake of Rod or Asmongold's house? Cute. Thank you. Two-handed talisman? I forgot about the two-handed talisman. That'd be better than the axe talisman. You're right. I forget that's a talisman that exists. Let me go acquire it with my buddy pal. Cheat engine. Cool. Two-handed sword talisman. Claymore and Demon Souls or Dark Souls 2? Demon Souls. Because, like, the Claymore and Demon Souls is probably the best, like, infusable. Greatsword. Give me that hype rammer. Damn, she did a lot of damage to me there. Oh, where's my riposte game? That was bullshit. I was facing a different direction. That's cheating. Can I god counter this? I got rotted. Oh, that's not good. Because I was gonna try to block shit, I guess. Can I jump over this with that attack? I can't. I'm going for it again. Give me a stance break. Don't go to the second phase. You're a bitch. I'm already rotted, so it doesn't matter. You're gonna play Oblivion? I don't think it's a game that that's for me, I guess. You get there in time? Nice. Stance break again. You love to see it. Yeah, the Claymore in Dark Souls 2, I don't really care for it much, honestly. It's still fine. It's still decent. But there are better, like, infusible greatswords. I mean, pretty much every single greatsword's infusible. Ones to get more damage and better scalings and stuff. Like what, though? Let's look at a list of the Dark Souls 2. I'm getting sidetracked already. Great swords. Yeah, there's a Mastodon. The Blue Moon Greatsword's really good, but, you know, if you're fighting enemies... No, yeah, the Blue Moon Greatsword puts in work. Mastodon Greatsword does, like, insane damage, too. But I think it's, like, pretty heavy, though. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. That's honestly, it's better than most. It's better than most. See what Dark Souls 2 does, game? Chat. Dark Souls 2 is such a bad game, it even killed me over here. Well, now we know if you don't light up the grace at enter a limb, it still teleports you there. Now we know. Okay. Mentions Dark Souls 2, instant death. Okay. Somber 9, very important. Putress at night, let's go kill that bum. Needed to level adaptability, yeah. Might do a great sword marathon sometime. Actually, probably end up being after Night Rain, because that's a pretty big video. I feel like at some point, I'm gonna like redo those videos again, like the ranking videos, but instead of doing like top 25s, I'm actually gonna go ahead and rank them. But I want to do it in a point where like my channel is like a lot bigger, where like I kind of want to do like videos, not like multiple videos every single week, but like one, like a couple, like a few like a month, you know, but have them be like higher quality type shit. It's gonna have to be at a point where like I'm guaranteed to get like good viewership, you know? My neighbor girl said her dishwasher was broken and asked me to help fix it. It seemed to be working fine though. I'm so confused right now. Yeah, I don't know. Women be weird sometimes. Honestly, just get back home. Nothing really to be done. Not really much else like needs to be said there. Big boy damage. He's gonna do the AoE. He's gonna hit him from here though. It didn't even hit him. Oh. Okay, let me go drink this one. I'm gonna go drink this one. Go jump that one. No guard counter? Okay. I thought I blocked that attack. That's fine. Come here. Oh, you're... Oh, I jumped over it. And I ducked underneath that one. And I ducked underneath that one too. No way. Cooked. We did it. Let's go fight Midra. A girl was looking at me in my chemistry class too. Should I report her? Yes. Best weapon in all Souls games. I don't know. Probably the Blasphemous Blade. Doesn't really get much more broken than that. Like in this game, you can just have weapons that just like kill all bosses really quickly. Like all the time. And then the Blasphemous Blade is just like insane damage. And it's a projectile attack. And it heals you. I don't think there's anything better in any game.
Weapons in Elden Ring.
That's more broken. Personal top 5 favorite weapons in Elden Ring. Well, like my builds video, my top 5 favorite builds, they're like the weapons that I like the most, you know? I like the Maracus Hammer. I like the Venomous Fang. The Grave Scythe is pretty cool looking. I like Scythes. I mean, even though Scythes are kind of mid, but I like them. Get some more mind. Yeah, I don't know what else. What else did I have in that video? I kind of forget. Good night forever. You're not going anywhere. Kara, what's my favorite weapons? Venomous Fang, kind of random. I like the Venomous Fang. It looks cool. Oh, the Death Knight Long Half Axe. Thank you. Yeah. I like that one too. Yeah, that one's really cool. My claws are pretty fun to use, and the Venomous Fang is like, I like poison. Poison is like satisfying to me. Just seeing something like just slowly like just die every time is just satisfying. Especially like it's doing damage while you're just not even fighting, so it always feels like you're benefiting. It's just like something in my brain that is like, it tickles me. It's good. Boorish, thank you for the follow. And the Venomous Fang is like the best one. Right? So. It's like, oh yeah, he's dying. Why talk to women when you can be a woman? True. Drake Blood Greatsword, Blue Moon Majestic, the Ruler's Greatsword is better than a bunch. These two Claymore disappointed me so much. It's just like too basic in comparison, and the thing is moveset is like not even unique anyway, so. And the thing is, the Claymore in Dark Souls 2 looks like dog shit too. It doesn't have those cool like 3 rings like all the other Claymores get. It's like the most generic looking greatsword. It's so sad. And the Demon Souls greatsword though, or Claymore though, that shit looks amazing. How would you suggest they buff poison in this game? Make it do more damage, I guess. It doesn't do that good of damage. Like, it does like, but regular poison, at least, does like 6% damage over like a minute and a half. And like, bleed does like 15% in an instant. It's like... And even like Scarlet Rot does 15%. I watch this cutscene in a bit. This guy's pretty cool. Tank that. Oh, why does this guy get to like knock you backwards too? Doesn't make any sense. Guard counter. Like every boss in this DLC has to like send you flying to the ground, and when you're trying to do like deflecting and guard countering, it also sends you flying too. So stupid. I could have. I think that one sends you flying as well. God counter, God break, stance break, whatever it's called. You could cosplay Midra IRL? Probably, yeah. Good RNG. God counter. Hit him from the back. That's not good. We're fine. Reverse backstep. Cool. I can't do it anymore. Whatever. Let's go kill Leda. Leda and friends. Only cool thing about the heavy attack is which gets boring and a one-handed into the playthrough. What? What's this for? Let's go get some more faith. I feel like Vader is supposed to be this obscure super boss of Shadow of the Erdtree, but it's too easy. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not fine with him. I'm fine with him being pretty easy, I guess. Like, I don't mind having, like, a cannon fodder boss sometimes. I mean, to be fair, he's actually, like, pretty challenging to, like, most other game standards, I guess, but... He's good. Second phase could have added, like, a different attack or something, but yeah. Leda has no friends? Probably not. What's my favorite Pokemon competitive gen? What do you mean? Favorite Pokemon competitive gen? Like just which Pokemon generation does I think is the best for competitive? Or like which format you mean? Or I don't know what you mean. Let's go summon. He's it close to a Dark Souls 3 boss? Yeah, because he's pretty telegraphed, but he's still like, you know, nuanced enough to be somewhat challenging. Yeah. Very much like a Dark Souls 3 boss. Don't you dare poach Mikla the Kind. Needle Knight Leda, Dryleaf Dane, and our ally will never allow this.
Lord of the Erdtree, Lord of Marika, you two deserve to face the wrecking ball.
Get guard counted, son. Come here. See, the Marika Sama should have had the poking attack. I always stand by that. How did I miss that attack? Oh god, she's right here. Oh god, oh god. Oh, and I got roll caught perfectly. Oh, wow. She hit me with a true combo. What the hell, Natan? I don't know. I don't really play much competitive Pokemon. Like I watch some stuff on competitive Pokemon. Like I'll play like some shit on like Showdown or whatever the fuck it is. I played it like during like Sun and Moon, and I'm playing it again like kind of nowadays. I don't know. I don't think I have a favorite one. Do you have a favorite Pokemon? I like Victini. Victini is cool. It's cute and we have a history.
Needle Knight Ladder, Driving Dane, and our allies will never allow this.
I remember picking it up as a kid in that special event back in Gen 5.
Lord of the Earth Tree, Lord of Marika,
Guard counter. Oh, come on, bro. Nice. Okay, let me drink my juice. Wait. Don't kill me, don't kill me. We're good. The Tan finally shows up. He's one shot. You useless bum, finish him off. If he gets the heal, I'm gonna be so mad. I have no fucking FP. He healed. Natan, you are the most useless bum. He was right in front of you and literally one shot. What the fuck were you doing? Input reading light attacks, and he jumped over everything. I hate this game. The NPCs are disgusting, man. Oh, he was one shot! Oh, she healed. We're good. Everything's fine. She only has like so much fucking health for no reason. She has like Scatter Tree Blessing plus 50. Oh god. I'm out of heals. Natan, do something. Oh. Silence always be the best dragon type Pokemon. He's cool. I like Flygon as well. Flygon's probably my favorite like non-legendary. Don't you dare poach Mikola the Kind. There's rumors that the new class will have the Milady as a starting weapon. Yeah, when you see it in the because there's screenshots of like the starting classes, and one of them look like it has a Milady as a starting class weapon, which is kind of crazy. Now, whether or not you can get wing stance is a different question, because the Milady comes with impaling thrust inherently, and you have to get wing stance in the DLC. So, although decent, it doesn't get wing stance though. But if it comes with wing stance, that's pretty broken. Because like the light grade sword without wing stance is a decent weapon. It's fine. It's good at multi-hit potential, but you don't really get the multi-hit talismans in the Thorny tier until later. It's good at guard countering, but mainly like the two-handed guard counters, right? So might still find out one-handed guard counters. So it could pair nicely with a shield too. That's a solid weapon. It's really good. Wing stance low-key overrated is so long to realistically build the whole combo. mean, it's not the point. You don't need to pull the whole combo because you have a poking attack that does ridiculous damage and that's really fast and lunges in for. And you can like spam the horizontal side back to back to back, and it can stun lock all these smaller enemies. So yeah. Also, like, I think with like the Rolana's cameo, the Milady and wing stance is like broken. It's like easily broken. So if you're gonna get the Milady without the wing stance or without the Rolana's cameo, then it's a decent weapon. It's like, it's good. It's probably like S tier. But like, I think with the wing stance and stuff, then it becomes broken. Which I didn't think I put it into the broken tier in my ranking list. That's because I think wing stance is more broken and Milady's like a good weapon. Like a high S tier. But I guess, you know, wing stance and Milady go hand in hand, I guess. My greasy IRL. I don't say greasy. I don't know. I have like oily skin. I think it's like, you know, Arabs tend to have oily skin, I guess. I don't know. If Greatsword had stance, would Iron Greatsword be better than the Claymore? Probably. Probably, yeah. I don't know. But like, you can build around charged heavy attacks pretty easily. But you might be more valuable. Let's go guard counter this bozo. You know, let's go trade out with this. Oh, we tank those. I mean, kind of tank those. Was I gonna go to the second phase already? No. That's fine, honestly. I didn't roll backwards, but yeah. Losing half HP is not a good trade? No. It just does that shit. Is he gonna go do the grab attack? I completely thought he was gonna do the... That hit me! Is it because I did a rolling attack and I think I take a step backwards and I rolled? Did a rolling attack? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe it was a terrain being weird again. Okay, don't do that. Don't trade out with the initial attack. It doesn't work out. Doesn't work out. And you can't do a guard counter in between those combos. I thought I was going to be able to get a guard counter off before he did the downward slam, but no. Like, it's fast, but it's not that fast. So that's unfortunate. I probably did like a regular attack there. First phase music is way better. I actually agree. I think the first phase music is actually kind of peak. Second phase is still good too, but I like the first phase better. But it's kind of just like a remixed version of Radahn's, like Starscourge Radahn's, which is like still like a really good OST. I'm gonna time it. Walking towards me. Perfect. Hey, it didn't take much damage. Oh, come on, dude. It's like the most annoying thing about... I did the same thing again. Actually, I can get it off there, but I can't actually do another block. Because you can only cancel by rolling. That makes sense. So stay at full health. Run backwards here to the AoE. He didn't do the AoE. What a dick. I should outspace that. Never mind. If I was like 3 more steps backwards, I would have. When is the Tarnished Edition dropping again? We don't know. It might end up being like later in the year. It probably end up being between like Night Rain's release and the Night Rain DLC release, I guess. The audio didn't really link up there. That's kind of weird. So we can guard counter here, but we have to dodge. And we can guard counter that one. Then you get a stance break. And then we get a riposte. Stay at full health. Oh, I actually had the Ritual Sword Talisman. True. True. That was unnecessary. Okay, well, I wanted to use Flame to give me strength, but I guess fuck me. No, you don't. No, you don't. You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. You leave when I tell you to leave. I had full confidence it was gonna die there, I'm not gonna lie. I had full confidence. Whatever. We'll fight him again. I mean, to be fair, I shouldn't have went with like the gold breaker attack there. I mean, I was gonna take so much damage. And I could have actually went for the guard counter for that last swing, but I was like, just in case I don't get the recovery frames in time, I probably couldn't have. I probably had to roll there. But if I could actually like cancel the recovery frames of Gold Breaker with a block, I actually could have won there anyway with a guard counter. Because you can just guard counter this, and I fucking missed the block. I suck. Get over here. Is he gonna do the double? No, double here. Hit him. I'm not gonna bother blocking that one because it's not gonna result in a guard counter anyway. Am I gonna go to the second phase from here? I am, right? I'm gonna teleport all the way to the back side of the arena. Bosses should 100% have a visible poise meter. Yes. But the thing is, if the bosses had a visible poise meter, everyone would complain about how the poise actually works with hyper armor attacks. Because I noticed that like it just resets by itself. And I think that's probably the reason why From Software didn't do that. Deflecting tier is broken. I'm not gonna use Gold Breaker here. Because he's just gonna fuck me up. Why can't I block there? I was facing the wrong direction. I didn't roll much to the side. You know, I'm gonna Gold Breaker here instead. That missed? Nice. Sometimes the terrain being shit can work in your favor. Guard break. Stance break. Yeah, I mean, it could have resulted in like a bit more like visual clutter, but like I probably wouldn't have. So I don't know, because like in Lords of the Fallen, like the stance meter is actually just around like the lock-on. Like when you lock on, there's like a little like bar just around the lock-on dot that signifies how much poise damage you've done. So it wouldn't have been that much of an annoyance. Anyway, GG. It would have been better. But like the thing is, people like would notice that like, you know, when enemies do hyper armor attacks and you hit them throughout a hyper armor attack, it starts to regenerate by itself and it doesn't actually stance break them. Then everyone would have complained about that and they would have had to change up how the stance break actually works and interacts with that particular thing. And what that would have been more work for From Software, I guess. But like it's such an imperative part of the game. And they kind of just like swept under the rug. It's like, oh, we're gonna have like a stance damaging system, kind of like, you know, because Elden Ring is like the culmination of all these games. So we're gonna like, you know, have something from Sekiro, which is like the posture damage, which is cool. But like, we're just gonna not have the bar because, you know, it's just gonna be like a secondary part of the game. But like, I don't think they noticed how important it actually was gonna be. Anyway, we're done. That's the hammers. Okay, so tomorrow I should have my hammer ranking list out. My top 25 Soulsborne hammers list. And the Maracas hammer is 100% going to be in the top 3. 100%. But yeah, we're done there. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what we're going to do. I'll figure it out. We'll think of something. There might be that whole Lies of P DLC gameplay release. So I might end up reacting to that if that's going to be tomorrow. So we'll see. Anyway, thank you all for stopping by. Hope you have a wonderful day. And I will catch you all around. Bye. See yous.